I knew you were gonna call as soon as I started this game.
We're gonna be ready in 2 minutes.
What'd you say, bud? Just like a little brother.
Always calling, bothering them all.
Just like a little brother. No, Jesse, you about to get in your chill mode.
So he's still trying to keep getting killed still. Like,
Shit. I'm counting bodies, bro. Hey, are we live yet?
not yet. The music playing. Oh wait, hold on. He is live. I forgot to mute the mics.
Hey.
welcome to the greatest show in the world. The Spillover. You already know. It's yours truly, Drake Lockhead.
Reggie.
Big bro.
Stick a Reggie yell like a kid in a fucking.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Oh, but for real though, I'm thinking about closing. Like after this and probably another episode, we're gonna close it out. We talking to the audience right now. We're gonna close it out and then bring it and come and revamp it for like another season. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it like a season. Cause I want to get the next.
Okay.
I want to get the next season like prepared to have all our topics lined out, what we finna say and everything. You know what I mean? But you killing a lot of niggas over the live.
Let me turn down some more. I thought I turned it down a little enough.
But yeah, we're gonna start it out like kind of how we did the very very first season where we made the graphic and talked about everything we're gonna talk about. We gonna try to have some pre-programmed things all the way a month all the way out, so we can, you know what I'm saying, market a little bit better, like with some guest hosts and stuff like that. So the next season is probably gonna be a lot more lit than our previous seasons, because you know we niggas just learning things, just understanding shit. So just bear with us, and we gonna turn up for y'all, and y'all gonna appreciate it. Trust me. Oh shoot, was that motherfucker playing and muted the whole time? Oh man, I think I just messed up in the beginning. But anyway, all right, so let's get into the sports. We got a crazy day. Crazy weekend, man. It was crazy. Just news everywhere. Bing, 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 boom, boom. Shit was just happening. Right, left, left, right, left. All right. So let's start off with sports. What we got?
Okay. So first off, I would like to say rest in peace to the young man that played for the Bad Boys local football team here that died
Ty,
tragically
Ty,
on
Ty,
that roller coaster ride.
Tyrese Sampson.
No, it was something like the Superman.
It wasn't a roller coaster. It was one of them like
Yeah, it was
big
an amusement
drops.
park ride. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyrese Sampson, bro. R.I.P. Big ticket. Man, a lot of your friends dearly miss you. A lot of guys didn't show up to games for the tournaments and stuff because they all played for the Bad Boys. They had a balloon release Sunday for him. But yeah, that stuff was crazy, man. He was already 6'5", 325 pounds.
Man, his dad said he was 360 on the news.
Oh, 360? Well, even
Yeah, his dad said he was
that's even
360.
bigger. 6'5", 360. Man, he was definitely D1. 14 years old? Yeah, he was definitely D1. Left tackle? Yeah.
Yeah, that time that he got the feet to play left tackle. Money, 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 money. Especially in today's league, where it's all about passing, 95% of the quarterbacks are right-handed. Yeah, he was in a premier position. So I was gonna kick it off with that. The next thing, it's kind of a two-part thing. You know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks in different lanes that's currently on the same team.
Well, we haven't talked since Russell Wilson too.
Yep. Russell Wilson got traded from Seattle to Denver. You know what I'm saying? Finally, that happened because he been flirting with, I want to leave the last few years.
Man, I was wishing he would come to Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah, I think really it just came down to the situation, in the draft compensation. Because Denver pretty much got a ready-made team. They got receivers, they got a running game, they got a defense, they got a coaching body. You know, you don't know what that's going to be for the first year. And then on the flip side, you got Pittsburgh. They got a running game. They got defense, wide receivers. You know, they all right, but they got the edge on coaching. So I think it just came down really to who was going to make the draft compensation and who had the most cap money to be able to get them that deal that he had got to.
Yeah. And then so what were you saying, Baker?
Oh yeah, Baker and Deshaun. So I'll start with Deshaun. You know, he got traded to the Browns. They gave up a lot for him, and man, shout out to the dude for doing something historic. He just signed not only the biggest contract ever for an NFL player, not only the biggest contract ever for any black player, but the first contract that's that big, that's fully guaranteed.
Who, Deshaun Watson?
Yes, his $200-some million contract is fully guaranteed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He gets all that. That mother's like an NBA contract.
He got 22 civil cases still pending too.
Yes. That's the next thing I was gonna touch on. People getting on that, people felt kind of way, kind of a way. Like that he didn't they didn't like the way he acted about the 22 civil cases. He said that he's innocent and he ain't looking to settle with none of these motherfuckers. So some people felt like a lot of writers wrote a lot of articles and stuff about him saying that he was kind of smug about it. I'm like, who the hell is smug about I'm innocent. Like, I'm not finna pretend I'm sorry because I didn't do shit. I'm not finna act like that these women are victims of mine because, again, I didn't do shit. He said, I never assaulted a woman. They was like, well, it's 22 people. Something had to happen. And I'm like, something happened don't mean it was assault. You know what I'm saying? They might have had sex. They might have got a little bread. But that don't mean he assaulted them. Yeah, sure, something happened. He did not assault nobody. He didn't say I didn't have sex with him. They didn't suck me off. None of that. He said I didn't assault nobody.
I don't know why people act like that's what the scary part about all this is. Like, people cry wolf so much we can't decide like if people are telling the truth or not because everybody trying to make a come up. Everybody trying to make a come up off
Yeah.
somebody with some
And
money.
then they want to automatically assume somebody guilty because a lot of people saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is dumb. Because just like Jig, I'm sure you probably got that thing in the mail, but I'm sure you got the thing in the mail where some company you was with at some point in your life got a big ass lawsuit against. And they're like, hey, you know, sign here and mail this in if you want to sign on to that lawsuit. And you do it not because you got an issue with the company, because you like, hey, if they settle, I want my piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what most of these big celebrities do. They want to settle to get that shit out the news, to stop their endorsement people from running away. They're like, man, let's just go ahead. Let me pay them this money so they can shut the fuck up. I'm not admitting no guilt.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go ahead and pay them.
I got an $8 settlement from Ally.
See? And you probably ain't had no problem with Ally. You just like, hey, if they already getting sued, shit. When they settle, don't break me off.
I kind of had a problem with them. They had repoed my first car without they repoed it while I was paying my pay. And then that's kind of how the settlement. They was doing that shit to everybody, saying people wasn't paying. Then they charging too much interest. So that's where the lawsuit came in play.
Like, man, like that stuff happens all the time. Like, I done signed all of this stuff.
You know, when you get something repoed, you gotta pay. This is when I was younger. Like you gotta pay what you owe and like a 2 or 3 month. You know what I'm saying? Once they get the car, you gotta pay it up, and they add extra interest on that because they repo. And I remember I was arguing. I'm like, y'all wasn't even supposed to repo it. How do I owe y'all this?
Yeah, then they try to charge you that housing fee for every day that it's in there.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Bro. I'm glad.
Yeah, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like then in today's world with this social media and all this shit and all this independent filmmaking and shit, you got motherfuckers that's like, man, if I sign on to this shit, it might be a documentary in my future. Somebody might want to write a book. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all type of reasons why motherfuckers would join in. Anybody that fucks with Sean Watson is going to jump in and be like, shit, let me go ahead. If they ended on bad terms with them or maybe even no terms, they're like, shit, let me get my piece. It's 22 of us. This nigga settled for fucking $10, $15 million. We finna get paid. Like, I never felt, I don't care how many people say something. If you don't have no fucking proof, you don't have no proof. I never understood how the proof can be, well, all 22 of us are saying this, okay? What about 22 of y'all are full of shit? What if one told the other? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. I never seen how motherfuckers with no evidence. 2 grand juries that said criminally we cannot fucking indict this man. And people still talking shit. 2 different grand juries. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, people felt some kind of way about that, say he didn't show no attrition. But I'm like, what is he showing attrition for? What is he showing sympathy for? Like, I don't understand what people want from somebody whose freedom is trying to get taken away and who believe that they are in the, you know what I'm saying? They being false for some shit they don't do. Like, I don't understand how people want you to be sorry for some shit that you feel like you didn't do. Well, they somebody victim. Okay, they trying to make me a fucking victim of false allegations. Ain't nobody telling them, y'all need to be sorry. Y'all need to come with actual evidence. Then Baker Mayfield, all of his feelings now. You know what I'm saying? If they chose to get another quarterback, he felt like they also, you know, it came out from a high source in the organization. They won't say who. They felt like dude was immature and childish, and they wanted a grown person to represent the organization. So then they got him mad, and they got his little Baker supporters all upset. You know what I'm saying? Skip Bayless been damn near in tears talking about Baker Mayfield since the shit go on. He be so in his fucking feelings. And the dude is not good. But Pittsburgh said they might pick him up. If he get cut, they said they're going to pick him up. So I don't know how you feel about that one way or the other.
About what? Feel about what? About Baker?
Pittsburgh said that if he gets cut, they're going to pick him up.
I mean,
I don't know how you feel about him being y'all quarterback.
I mean, I ain't got no choice. Shit.
Hey, you got Mr. Trubisky.
I ain't got no choice. I would rather have a young boy back there, but I'm not a fan of Baker. But he can change my mind if he play good.
Hey, Mitchell Young.
He ain't
Mitchell Young too.
He ain't younger than 26. I think he like 28, ain't he?
He might be 26, 27, something like that. They came around like right around the same time. Matter of fact, was it the same draft?
Well, if that
because Baker went number one,
still,
and
but that's
Mr.
what I'm
Trubisky,
saying. Baker's a number one. Like he got something to prove. I would rather have somebody that got a chip on their shoulder and somebody that's just happy to get a job. Baker.
Well, Mitchell was number 2.
I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. I
don't
think
care.
they might have been the same draft.
You get more pressure being number 1 in the draft than being number 2. I'm sorry. Like number 1, you got expectations to be great. They always judge you. Well, he was the number 1 in the draft, and he's a bust. You know what I mean? Baker has something to prove. They saying it didn't work in Cleveland because the 4 years he was there, he had 3 different head coaches. Fucking
4 different offensive coordinators, I think.
4 different offensive coordinators. Like, so he had a whole situation going on there.
He's 27. He's 27.
Who, Baker?
No, Mr. Trubisky.
Yeah, I thought he was older. Yeah. Because they said
Let's see what draft he came in.
Baker would be him and this.
But Baker shouldn't have been number 1 in his draft, though. He was, but he shouldn't. Come on, man. They picked Deshaun Watson. No, that wasn't a Baker draft.
That wasn't a Baker draft.
They picked Lamar Jackson. They picked him over Lamar Jackson. So that shows that number 1 doesn't mean anything. Because you saw in college, and you definitely have seen in the league, Baker has never been better than Lamar Jackson.
I'm not saying it means something. What I'm saying is he's going to come in with a chip on his shoulder saying it means something to him. Like everybody's saying, hey, I was number 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying just because he's number 1, he's the best. You know what I mean? He just got some. Damn, what's going on,
I actually think that Josh should ride out.
Somebody
Josh should ride it out with No, that's a damn TV. I think that Josh should ride it out with Baker. Not Baker. I think Josh should ride it out with Mr. Trubisky. Mr. Trubisky got more physical tools than Baker Mayfield. Like he has more to work with than Baker. His arm is stronger. They're about the same accuracy wise. He's bigger. He's stronger. And I want to say he run a little bit faster too. That's it. And I know that when he had a decent offensive guy, he put up really good numbers with a team that wasn't that talented. Baker has had a loaded team pretty much since he's in the league, and he's only had like 11 games worth of really good play.
How many playoff games Mitch won?
Let me see.
With who? Who did he win that one?
They didn't win none.
That's what
he
I was
was with Chicago.
I just been saying.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying Baker won one.
I mean, hey,
he won one, and it was against Pittsburgh.
Chicago,
with Big Ben, who shouldn't even been out there.
But Chicago had a good defense and decent wide
receivers. That's all they had.
Man, they had decent.
No, they never had a good wide receiver.
They had decent.
Mr. Trubisky came in. He came in after Brandon Marshall left. Allen Robinson was hurt. They ain't have no running back either. Like they manufactured. Like they had a good offensive coordinator. They had old boys from Philly. Yeah, they had old boys from Philly. They manufactured a lot of what they was doing.
I think Baker might be a better quarterback than Mr. Trubisky.
Nah, Baker done had too much talent, man, to put up the numbers that he done put up. Baker done had,
but just because
like,
you got,
he had his top 3 targets all multi-time Pro Bowlers in their prime. Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Austin Hooper. You had 2 Pro Bowl running backs in the backfield.
That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing.
If you're good and you have talent, you're supposed to excel.
If
you're good at what you do, you're supposed to excel when you have talent around.
You're supposed to,
but
sometimes
this
too
dude
much
didn't
talent.
have that talent.
Nah, bro. Listen, like sometimes too much talent is a problem. So, like that's not all a nutshell. If you got talent, you should win. Nah, that's not true. Sometimes talent, sometimes talent doesn't mesh like you want it to, and then when it doesn't,
all the talent fault.
No, I didn't say all the talent. It's just the natural, like the what's the word, conjugativity of the two personalities. If they don't go together, then so and so is not going to want to play a certain way, and this guy doesn't want to run them routes. Like, it don't matter how good you are, if it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. Like, it just ain't gonna work. That's like saying, okay, just because I put a 99 over, if like I'm playing a game, and I put a 99 overall with all five players, all five players 99 overalls, but they all shooting slashers. You know what I mean? Like, they all do the same job. Like, just because they good doesn't mean it leads to wins. I mean, we learned that we're learning that with the Nets right now. Like,
well, the Nets got a whole lot of other stuff going on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a whole lot of stuff going on that the NFL is really good.
Watch what Deshaun do. Watch what Deshaun do.
Oh, he's
and
better.
His talent, I can't even say his talent ain't even good as what Baker's was. So they done lost a bunch of stuff.
But Deshaun Watson is a fucking top 5 quarterback in the league, bro. Like he was getting comparisons better than Vic type shit. Like, he's Vic but can pass.
As a thrower, he is better than Vic. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's on a whole nother level from Baker Mayfield, bro. Like, whole nother level. Like,
Man, all I know is
Baker ain't even smelling his helmet.
Team and won more.
Who, Mitch?
His record as a starter is better than Baker Mayfield.
But that doesn't you see what stats you taking, right? Right? You see what stats you taking? Now, what did we just say Baker did not have at his tenure in Cleveland? He had 3 different head coaches. That means 3 different playbooks. Oh, wait, 4 different offensive coordinators. That means 4 different playbooks.
Hold on, a lot of that came only in his first 2 years. The last couple years, he had the same guy.
But still, bro, and he won. He won a playoff. He won a playoff game in his last 2 years. When he had consistent,
but it wasn't him though. It was like Jimmy G.
But listen to the timeline though. He didn't have success when they was mixing around players. Now he got a consistent coach. They won a playoff game. Had a little drama in the locker room with Odell. Okay, boom. That stuff got out of there because he did feel the pressure, bro. Half of the team picked sides on that situation, and they still doing it now. Because Odell's trying to come back to Cleveland, so-called. And they like, well, we would love to have Odell. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do that shit when they was talking about trade. They ain't doing that now when they talking about trading Baker Mayfield. They like, whatever.
Because they know that because the locker, like all the ex-NFL players, the locker room, no.
That's
the
what I'm saying.
The fans say what they want, the media can say what they want, the locker room,
but
no.
That's what I'm saying.
And they know he's not that good. And they know he was getting carried by the rest of them.
If you got everybody in your corner, right? It's a whole different story when you don't have everybody in your corner. You got a lot of when everybody's in your corner, people will play different for
you. You know what he is? He is the AFC version of Carson Wentz. A dude that's a bad leader that the team really doesn't fuck with like Carson that, and who's not that good.
Wentz get hurt too much, so I wouldn't even put him in that. Like
Baker Mayfield was hurt.
Baker played through it though. He played hurt,
and he'll look terrible.
But still, he played.
I mean, you can play through it, but you said it's gonna be just
you gotta admire the grit. He played.
Really, it made his reputation worse because had he not he just went and had surgery and been out, he would be looked at differently than how terribly he played.
Nationally, it made him look different, but locally, they was saying he's a soldier. They was respecting the fact that he was doing it.
That stuff, they were like, man, he needs to just sit down. Like, he's playing so bad. It's like, why even have him out there?
That was the year he won a playoff game, wasn't it?
No, that was this year.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
No, last year he was healthy.
That was this
last year. His running backs carried him because he had 2 running backs that both, I think, went over 1,000-some yards.
Yeah, Chubb.
They was like, it was a perfect situation for a quarterback that's not that good. You got a good defense, or a really good defense. And you had a great running game.
I'll say this. Baker Mayfield is not a good quarterback. But I think he can be an efficient quarterback with a right, consistent
He turned the ball
system.
over too much.
With a right, consistent system. Yeah, he has too many too many interceptions and shit. But like he showed signs of being a good quarterback, not a horrible quarterback, but a good quarterback. And in Pittsburgh, we had a horrible quarterback. If he could just
I
be
don't know.
decent,
I don't know.
bro.
Big Ben numbers still. Like I said, down the stretch,
That's because Big Ben was in a good system. That's what I'm saying. If Baker Mayfield go there,
Baker Mayfield, the Browns got a good system. Kevin Stefanski's a really good system. He the one that got what's his name, all his money.
No.
See, all his money.
Okay, so that doesn't matter though. The system don't even matter no more. You got guys that don't want to play for you. The system don't matter no more. He need a fresh start with a system that works.
I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna be better off and happier. Mark my words, I said this now. If y'all keep Mr. Trubisky, he's gonna be a lot better for y'all.
I don't want neither one of them. Hey, let me get this clear. I don't want neither one of them. I want
Mr. Trubisky's not a bad quarterback. He's just in a bad situation.
I want the Arizona shit to crash. Or even
you want Kyler Murray?
Yeah, I want that. Shit.
What?
I want that.
You want to talk about getting hurt?
I want either
Kyler Murray gets hit one time. He's terrible the rest of the season.
But when he don't get hit, he's 17-0.
Yeah, but it's only for the first 5 games. Once it's about that 56 game, he gets cracked.
Look,
he be bad all the way down the stretch.
Tomlin, like that's all we need. That's all we need right here.
No.
Or him and
No.
I'll take Tua. I'll take Tua. I'll take Murray.
You like Tua?
I'll take Tua. I'll take Murray. I'll take
Murray. Okay, Kyler Murray. Murray, Tua.
I'll take
but I don't know if Tua is better than Mitchell Trubisky, man.
I'll take who else is finna come over? I'll take Jimmy. I'll take. Man, I don't
know if Jimmy's better than Mitchell Trubisky. Honestly, Jimmy just one of the quarterbacks that's in a good situation where he's like, hey, don't look at my numbers. Look at the fact that I keep winning. And people like, bro, but you ain't doing shit.
That's all that matters, though. They winning. If he a good luck
but you ain't doing
if he a
bro,
good,
you're throwing 9 passes and not even barely connecting on them. You're throwing 9 passes. You have an outstanding running game. Your wide receivers are getting handoffs and taking that loads of distance. Your defense is scoring TDs. What are you doing?
Winning.
That's why everybody look at Jimmy G like, how do you judge him? Like, what is he actually doing?
Winning.
He's in a great system. He might be in the second best system in the whole league.
Yeah, right. That's why they dumbass don't want Brady, because they think they can win without him.
Yeah, it's all ego. Come on, man, it's the Shanahan. You know it's all ego with them. It is the Shanahan. They think just like they running backs. You remember back in the day when they kept getting rid of them good running backs, they felt like no matter who they put in their system, they were gonna produce. They got rid of who was it? Clinton Portis. What was the cat before him?
They just didn't re-sign him yet because they thought the running backs had an easy time. What was it? 2 to 3 year.
They don't think to run with anybody. They just plug. They feel like that with their system, they can plug anybody in and they will have 1,000+ yard rusher. And for the most part, I can't stunt. It was true. Whoever they put in had 1,000+ yards. You know what I'm saying? No matter who it was. Even old boy from St. Louis, they got killed. Just what's his name? Tatum Bell. It just works. I don't know how. It just works. And yeah, they like, man, if we win a Super Bowl, we ain't trying to get that shit to Brady.
How you give it to Brady just because he come there and play good? Like,
man, you know that the media and everybody's gonna get a credit to Brady.
So what if they don't win one for the next 10 years? They don't care as long as it ain't Brady.
Yeah, as long as it ain't Brady, man. It's certain people that feel like it. It's certain coaches that want. That's why Brady and Bill got into it because Bill like, man, I'm the reason. Brady like, no, I'm the reason. So they had to split up. Bill Belichick was willing to go with some unknown dude over a 5-time Super Bowl winner, the greatest playoff performer at quarterback ever. He got all the records and everything, Super Bowl player, everything. He would rather get rid of that for unknown just to prove it's me and not you.
Hey, man, get out Brady nuts. I ain't on it like that. He ain't all that now.
I'm just saying. There's no more facts. It's like it's not. It's a non-issue. It's nothing that can be argued. He got the most wins. He got the best winning percentage. He got the most yards. He got the best interception to touchdown ratio. The most Super Bowls. Like it's inarguable. He's the greatest playoff performer to ever play. And Bill gave all that up for ego to say it's me and not you.
Playoff player to play. He just.
But what quarterback is better than him in the playoffs? Because Peyton was trash in the playoffs. He was a great regular season quarterback.
A lot of his games in the playoff, he didn't win. His defense win. So
no.
So
how did his defense fall when he threw 5 interceptions against the Chargers and Denver and the Ravens?
Who? Brady?
Peyton.
I talking about Brady. I talking about Brady. It was his defense that won the playoff games and the Super Bowl.
Jimmy G will tell you.
The reason why Brady got them records and stuff is because he been there the most times. Just like it's just
he got individual per game records too. He got most yards thrown in a game. Brady is, I think, got the number 1, 2, and
just
3.
how you try to hit my dude LeBron with longevity shit. Let's do it with Brady.
No, that's what I said. Per game. That's what I said. Per game. He got the most in a game. That's what I'm saying. He has the most in a game. He just got the most total. He got the most in a game. And the second most in a game. And the third most in a game.
Because you've been there so many times, you got a lot of chances to just keep throwing it.
Man, with that occasion, that destroys LeBron's whole argument against why not fuck the Jordan GOAT debate. That destroys him being better than Kobe. That destroys him being better than a lot of the greats. It's just, you had more chances to get there. Because he did. He was in a terrible conference for many years on the super team.
No, he wasn't.
He had all them chances.
Nobody thinks that was a super team. Nobody thinks that's a super team besides a LeBron.
Which one?
None of
Which
his
one
team.
won the super team?
None of his team.
The box. Man, bro, they got a whole nickname. They was called the Heatles. They were a super team with superstars, and their big players were former superstars. Yes, their bench was former superstars.
Hold on. How am I getting another car if I'm on three-way?
So we all on one line. You can do that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the new phone, man, you can keep adding people in. You add up to like 10 people if you want to.
Oh, damn.
Technology.
It ain't like back in the day, huh, where you can just...
Yeah. Yeah, you get on three-way back in the day, somebody get the business now.
That's it. All right, well, let's move on, man. We got some interesting...
The Pete Represents Silence is coming up.
Yeah, man. It's finna get crazy.
Man, I got somebody that said if we talk about this topic, they want to call in. They want to call in.
All right, well, go ahead. Call them on three-way.
I would say that.
All right, me and Bug gonna start the conversation. All right, Bug.
Yeah.
Where were you at the time Sunday during the Oscars when the smack heard across the world happened?
Yeah, I was asleep. And hey, look, just since y'all jump right into it, I'm gonna say this and y'all can have at it. Will Smith is a old punk ass bitch, man.
That's the energy I wanted. Keep going.
And I say this for one reason. The entire world, literally the entire world, has clowned this fool.
Well, it's two sides. It's two sides.
Man, look, you can cut that butter any type of way you want. Okay, at the end of the day, that man's wife. Energy, man. The person they want to call in is on the exact opposite side of you. Hey, I don't give. Hey, facts are facts. Facts are facts. August Alsina was piping that man's wife. If he want to hit somebody in his crib, so if he want to hit somebody, that's who he need to go hit. He gonna hit the softest motherfucker in Hollywood.
Literally. Michael J. White.
Literally, the softest motherfucking nigga in Hollywood, he gonna go on stage on live TV and slap him, knowing this motherfucker ain't gonna do shit.
Well,
now
for a second, looked like he was.
I don't think Chris Rock is soft. I don't think he's soft though.
Chris Rock is not from that element, man.
He from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy.
Chris Rock is not from that element. Just because he's from there don't mean he's from that element, bro. Chris Rock has been Hollywood his entire life. They need to cancel Will Smith. I done lost all respect for him, man. If he wanted to hit somebody, he should have went after August Alsina. That's the nigga that was piping his wife.
But wait. Okay, let's talk about that then. Because people keep comparing that. That's not the same, though. Because August Alsina didn't say nothing bad about Jada Pinkett. He confessed his love
No, but he said something bad about Will, though.
Okay.
You remember what he said about Will?
What did he say about Will?
He said that he told him that it was okay for him to fuck her.
He gave his consent.
But that's not bad. That's okay. You can fuck her because I'm fucking somebody else. Like, they had an open relationship.
All right, well, okay, check it out.
That was a lie.
What about all the multiple talk shows? Come on, man. Let's be 100.
It wasn't a lie because Will got caught cheating.
Bruh, come on. Keep it 100, bruh. Motherfuckers been bashing Will ever since that Red Table fucking thing came out.
Where he was crying, where he expressed his emotion,
They done bashed that nigga in public, on TV. He's been multiple memes.
But even
if he wanted to be mad, huh?
But 5 years ago at the Oscars, remember when Jada wanted Chris Rock to protest and not do the host it? Okay. And Chris Rock said, Chris Rock did it anyway. And then not only did he do it, he started talking bad about Jada and Will. He said, and Jada wanted me to protest. Oh, dang, I can't even play the sound.
I know what he said. I mean, but is it really bad? He said,
yes, it's bad.
He said, you're saying you're protesting something. He basically said, you're saying you're protesting something that you weren't invited to in the first place.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he said.
He said that, and come on, no, you can't say that's pretty much that's what white people do, bro. You got to get the context so you can have.
Okay, what he said was
he said a whole bunch more shit.
You saying you're not gonna come to the Oscars? It's like me saying I'm not going to
get
Rihanna's panties. He said it don't matter. I wasn't invited anyway. He said, and then he said, I understand it's unfair. You wanted the man to get invited. You wanted the man to get nominated for the concussion role.
Yeah.
And then he said, but you know what else ain't fair? He got $20 million to do the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, he was talking about the movie. But you know what I'm saying?
Which a lot of people hate.
It was. You got to think about like that celebrity shit though. Like that's like they are in one class of people that they feel they in, so they try to stay connected as far as the blacks and all that. So Jada be feeling like she like a queen, like on Beyonce level. I don't know why she feel like
I don't know why.
Because because she's never had she's not like Halle Berry in the movies. She's not like and I'm not talking bad about her, like, but she's never done like what Low Down Dirty Shame. That wasn't like no
that woo.
All them were
Girls Trip.
All them were like considered her biggest claim to fame. Her biggest claim to fame is acting school with Tupac, and she used to have a relationship with him, and back and forth with Will. That's her biggest claim to fame. I mean, what do y'all think?
Yeah, she thinks she's a lot more famous than what she really is, and I said that, like, just like you were saying, celebrities ain't tripping off. Like, when you at a certain level, you're not checking social media, looking at certain people's shit. I think she really thinks that she is, like you said, on that Beyonce level, where if she said something, everything's supposed to just drop, and everybody's going to just jump on that shit.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. Like, you're not as famous as you think because you post them. Well, I post them on my social media, and What the fuck make you think Chris Rock look at your social media?
Yeah, Chris Rock ain't look at that. Like, he don't know nothing about your hair loss or nothing like that. He was writing his joke, laughing hella hard because she bald.
And even still, even if he did know, it's alopecia. That shit's not cancer. That shit is so common, and especially among men, because that's why a lot of men be losing their hair. They call it a receding hairline, but really it be alopecia.
Man, all over the radio, all over the news. All they saying is he had to defend his family. He got to defend his wife's honor. His wife's honor was being attacked. Bitch, they been attacking that helper for years now. You and that bald-headed bitch.
Damn, bro.
Hey, I got the call in person ready. Hold on.
That shit crazy to me, man. Hey, L.A. County, because you know they already said they don't need him to press charges.
Nah, because it's on live TV.
It's on live TV. Yeah, they need to prosecute that motherfucker.
I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing. It's just gonna give him an assault charge.
Yeah. Oh no, I got him on the line. Yeah, I got him on the line.
In Hollywood, them laws are different, man. You can't put your hands on a motherfucker.
You say what?
They're saying in Hollywood, the laws are different. You can't put your hands on a motherfucker.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to turn the stuff down. We gotta do it. We on the radio, y'all. This ain't no phone conversation. All right. Who's the caller? Welcome to the Spillover podcast. Who's the caller? Who we talking to?
Oh, this is Brandon. What's up, Drake?
What up, dog? I knew who it was, but you gotta be official, bro. All right. All right, we got Brandon on the line, man. He's obviously a big Will fan, and he has something to say. Brandon, get your piece out. Nobody talk. Let Brandon talk. Go ahead.
I don't know who that was, but I'm just going. I seen him curse, so I'm assuming curse is okay. So I'm putting it like this. All that Hollywood rules is different. When you disrespect my wife, fuck your motherfucking rules. Period, my nigga. Don't let my motherfucking wife's name come out your mouth in a disrespectful manner. I don't care where we at. I don't care what the setting is. You don't disrespect my wife. I understand we at the Oscars and all of that, but at the end of the day, it's a couple things we need to look at. For one, we talking about women and they her. If there's three things that you don't play about with a woman, and in particular a black woman, and I'm putting emphasis on that again so you understand. If there's three things you don't play about with a woman, and in particular a black woman, it's her kids, it's her weight, and especially her. A black woman won't even come see you. Won't come see her family if that weave ain't right, that wig ain't right. So for you to get on stage and poke fun of a black woman who has already voiced her insecurities about how she feels, I understand that it's alopecia and everybody has it. But at the end of the day, everybody handles that battle differently. Everybody takes stuff differently. And you don't know what she can express to her husband behind closed doors. For all we know, she didn't even want to be there. But understanding that her man was up for an award, she got herself up and was like, I'm going to support you. So for you to get and disrespect her in a room full of predominantly white people, a black woman at that, you being a black man yourself, and you going to put a black woman in that type of light, not even to uplift her, but to poke fun at her.
It was a joke.
It don't matter. If I make fun of if I'm a comedian, I make fun of your dead relative. Is that not offensive? Because I was being funny, right? And it was a joke.
Don't wait till the weakest motherfucker in Hollywood say something and then want to go for hard.
There are jokes done in poor taste, and that was done in poor taste. And for anybody and for people saying that he didn't know, that's on him and that's on his team, because those jokes are rehearsed. Those jokes just don't come off the top of the dome. They record all that. So for his team not to do their homework, that's on his team. I would have went back and been like, who the fuck didn't do their homework? Who didn't know that?
Bro.
Because
at the end of the day,
you running that Hollywood circle, and that's what's even worse. As Chris Rock, you running that Hollywood circle. I'm an everyday regular civilian, and I know that. Them young people, and you didn't know that?
At the end of the day, he needs to run and chase down everybody that made jokes about her bald-headed ass.
And that's and also you reach a certain boiling point too. You don't know what these people have been a butt of everybody's jokes for the past 2-3 years. And at the point, and at some point, you have a breaking point.
But you don't wait till you find the weakest motherfucker, then go for him.
Now,
go after one of them. Go after.
It ain't even about finding the weakest motherfucker because at the end of the day, had that been Bradley Cooper or Seth Rogen on stage and Will Smith went up there and smacked them, motherfuckers would have been like,
"No, he wouldn't have did." He wouldn't have did.
And people would have said, he would have done this to no black man. He would have done it to Chris Rock. He would have done that to this person.
Do y'all see what this is
people
doing?
People would have said the same thing.
Hold on.
And it's not waiting.
Hold on.
Because like I said.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on. Do y'all see what this is doing? Now, do y'all know?
You think go revolution on us right now? It's
No,
the facts are the facts.
No, it's not
the facts are the facts.
It's not dividing. No, it's not dividing black people, but it's something to talk about. And Will and Chris Rock right now are probably on the phone, laughing right now because of the media vanguard of, bro. This is literally the most trendingest topic in the last 2 or 3 years, bro. Like, and right now they have a 8K photo zoom in of the incident, and Chris Rock had a pad on his face with makeup.
I haven't seen. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen that photo.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. Plus, graphics.
Because you ain't paying me. You ain't paying me enough to let no grown ass man smack the shit out of me.
So,
and I still got to go home and be a man in front of my lady and my kids.
But there's like a history.
Yeah, if he do say that's okay, then that makes Chris Rock a bitch. Because we wanted him to come out damn bag.
What y'all not understanding though is it's not about Chris Rock didn't want to dress. Half of these black men didn't wear dresses. It's not about how much money you'll take for something. It's about they think about their future endeavors. Okay, so this situation, what about the Oscars was going to be exciting? It's the same thing all the time. Same thing all the time. Is some white people.
Yeah, they were definitely losing viewers. Everybody been talking about that.
Exactly. They needed something to get the Oscars talking about. Y'all don't, man, these two men got a fat ass check for this shit, bro. I'm telling you.
You think it was fake?
Yeah, it's fake. I think it's fake as a motherfucker.
You think it's fake?
I think it's fake.
Well, what I will say is,
it's just
ain't the first time he done smacked somebody.
Yeah, he smacked dude because he kissed him. Because he smacked the other dude because he kissed him on the lips.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man.
The reaction, like, that don't seem like something else.
That man's a hoe in my book. You want to slap somebody, go slap August.
I mean, but
he doesn't call your wife a hoe.
Not everything is caught on camera. We don't know what kind of interactions that these people have.
Just like when you was talking about the conversation him and his wife had, we don't know nothing about that.
They could have.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to fill in holes.
Hey, look in y'all phone and so y'all can see the picture.
You just think,
Bro, there's over 1 million doctored up pictures that didn't hit the internet since that happened.
Yeah,
you can't say
like,
what's real and what ain't.
I've even had people come to me talking about, well, he was laughing, and I'll be honest with you, I want those type of people. If you say some shit out of line to me and you catch me smiling and laughing, you probably should put your guard up because I'm trying to keep my composure from doing some fucked up shit.
See that wasn't a smirk. That wasn't no fake laugh. He was laughing.
No fake laugh.
No, he was laughing. Yeah, he was laughing at the joke. He was laughing.
And even after he slapped him, he still had a little smile on his face.
Well, that's because Denzel said something on the side because Denzel was sitting right there to the right, and Chris Rock had looked at Denzel. It was like Denzel was sitting there like being somebody's grandpa or something, trying to mediate two cousins that was at the barbecue. Like,
Yeah.
cause he
And I
has,
think Dave's out there.
And even if he didn't have a problem with it, that's still cool because at the end of the day, your job as a man, if your woman voice to you, if you find there was an issue with something, because it's about her, it don't matter. It really don't fucking matter how you fucking feel about it. If your woman tell you to address that, your job is her motherfucking protecting. Your job is as her man is to stand on that shit and go handle that. Period.
Well,
if your woman
your
tell
job
you
is to walk up
you
and
supposed to be on
somebody.
go.
Your job is to assess the situation.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
You can't get yourself killed for love, bro. I'm
You
telling
know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who she is. It don't go like that. We can talk about this shit. If your feelings hurt, it'll be all right. Let me rub your back.
He tried to walk up like he's like that. Like, bro, you weren't like, if it was like that to you, you would have never smiled in the first place. If you felt like that. I don't give a damn if you thought it was a funny joke or not. If it was like that, to the point where if I hear it, I'm smacking a nigga on the moment I hear it. You don't laugh.
Yeah, so
hey, but it don't matter. I can quickly change my tone.
Like,
that's like me being at Reggie's house. If his kid say something to my kid that hurt my kid's feelings, I'm gonna be like, hey man, tell him to chill the fuck out. If Reggie's gonna take it as a joke, just like Will, I'm setting the tone. I said tell him to chill the fuck out. Because I'm setting the tone now that this is the game.
That ain't on the same level. That ain't on the same level. You got to put that on the street, bro. If a motherfucker on the street come out and just flat out disrespect you out there, it's on sight. It's right then. It ain't no words. Ain't nothing to be said. That's how it should have been with Will. Not no he ha, and then get a mean look from your wife. I better go do something.
He could have said at the beginning, hey, keep my wife's name out the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Left it at that. You know what I'm saying? He did that after the fact. You went on the show, then came and said,
that's what I'm
keep
saying.
my name out. Really, he's lucky it wasn't me up there. Not only would that nigga got hit back, I'd have said something else. I'd have said something every time I walked up on stage.
Hey, I'm like Shannon Sharp. I'd have whooped his motherfucker. I'd have beat the brakes off his motherfucking ass.
I don't want to hear shit Shannon Sharp got to say because we heard this motherfucker talking about beating ass over less.
Yeah, exactly. But that's Shannon Sharp energy, period.
Shannon Sharp has talked shit about, if he say that to me,
fuck the man. I'm talking his words. Fuck the man. I'm talking his words. I'd have beat the brakes off of him. Ain't no fucking way.
Ricky Smiley said he picked the right comedian. That he did that shit to me, he ain't walking back with that George Jefferson.
Exactly. He picked the weakest motherfucker out there, man.
I don't think Kevin Hart short. Kevin Hart would have popped his ass.
He didn't know how he was gonna react.
Bro, Chris Rock is about a buck for
Chris Rock is not made that way, man.
Chris Rock.
You never heard no incident of aggression from Chris Rock.
Before that, you can't say that though because before the incident, you said Will Smith wasn't made like that. You never thought he'd have done nothing like that.
No, I think
Will Smith. Hold on now. Will Smith just slapped multiple people, man. So Will Smith got it.
You can look that up on YouTube.
Will Smith got it in him. Chris Rock.
But I'm telling you, if you put money on anybody in that room that night, your money wasn't going on Will Smith.
To do what?
Lion to walk up on stage. Lion said what? When you got Denzel, you got Michael Jordan in this room. You got Dwayne
Johnson.
That's
the only person that
really
wouldn't have retaliated.
Nah,
we ain't talking about Will Smith. We talking about Chris Rock.
You wouldn't even. No, we talking about Chris Rock being soft. I mean, if you said, hey, bro, if you pointed at anybody in there who would defend their woman, like I would say Will Smith, because he's obviously been since they got together, he's been trying to prove to her he's tougher than Tupac. Like he's been,
you know what?
He's been trying to do that his whole life.
I wouldn't have put it on him because you know why? He ain't handled everything else. But like I said, everybody got their breaking point. Whether it's him or his wife, whether he was like, it ain't that serious. His wife was like, I'm tired of this shit. Say less, babe. Say less. And Red already know I ain't no talking. This been my nigga since day one. So he know I'm on go mode. He know this ain't no talk. I live that shit.
And you know.
Brandon, you got the little man syndrome, bro. That's real
That
problem.
ain't just that.
God damn, dog.
I don't let no nigga pull my car regardless of where we at, who we is. Because I stand on my respect.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and you know,
In the words of Kevin Gates, I literally live by. In the words of Kevin Gates, I will not be disrespected by no man or bitch on any day.
Check this out.
Anybody.
Check this out. What's your name? Brandon, right?
Yeah.
All right, check this out, Brandon. I want to clear this up, man. I am in 100% agreement with you on that respect issue. Okay, I agree with the fact that Will should have got up and did something. He has to honor his wife's respect. All right, that's his job. That's his wife. Okay, I agree with that. Okay, but all I'm saying is, had that been any other comedian besides Chris Rock, any other male comedian, he wouldn't have did that.
But it wasn't anybody else. It was him. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
It had okay.
Now, is that particularly? Now, like I said, I don't have an issue with how he handled it. Now, is that how I would have handled it? No, but I still would have approached the stage. Now, how I would have handled it is I'd have made it very clear to him on stage for everybody to hear. Hey, keep my fucking name, keep my motherfucking wife's name out your mouth. I'm gonna smack the shit out you.
I wouldn't even did it like that. I'd have walked up to the stage. I'd have walked up on the stage, put the mic to the side, and let them know, hey, keep my wife's name out your mouth. That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody. Hey,
you just said that shit for everybody to hear. So I'm gonna make sure everybody this motherfucker hear me.
Hold on. I think he did everything right, but laugh at the joke. He should have been quiet. As soon as Chris Rock said his wife's name, he should have looked at his wife and seen her facial expression before he made any type of. Because as soon as I hear my wife's name, I'm like, shit, babe, how you feel about this? You know what I mean? I'm not laughing and then looking.
So let me ask you this question. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you pay your money to go to a comedy show,
okay,
right? You pay your money to go to a comedy show, and you got multiple comedians there.
Okay.
Right? And in there, they're telling all kinds of jokes, whether they're racist, sexist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They going all across the board.
Yeah.
Does anybody have the right to go up and slap one of them comedians?
Yep. Yeah.
Why?
Don't come to the show.
No, exactly.
But
a comedian's job.
Look, this is what
this
is how
I put it on this. In that same breath,
no,
like
you asked the question. Let me answer. You asked the question.
I'm telling you right there.
You asked the question.
Hey, chill that shit the fuck out.
I'm not talking.
Wait, Brandon, hold on. He asked the question. Let me answer it, okay? This is why I feel, yes, you got the right. Bro, you got the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because everybody's reaction, I told Reggie this earlier, like, human beings do not have a manual. It's when you try to implement a manual is when you start fucking shit up because somebody get pissed off because people don't like to be controlled. Now, I understand there's rules to life. Thou shalt not kill, steal, honor they. I understand that. But if you say something to me, bro, you can't control how the fuck I react or how it make me feel.
I told him
earlier. So now we have to put guidelines on jokes that a comedian can tell.
You ain't got to put guidelines. See, you don't get what I'm saying. That comedian has the right to say whatever the fuck he want. You taking a risk. Every job take a risk. When I clock in,
ain't no risk.
There is a risk,
bro. If you go to a comedy show and them jokes offend you, you don't need to be at that comedy show.
No, I'm not saying jokes. I'm not saying the jokes that offend me. I'm saying if I come in there, okay, so I'm trying to keep it in the same context of Jada, okay? Now, Chris Rock didn't know about her issue, but let's say he did know about it, and she's sitting there with a bald head. So if I come in a comedy show with a missing arm or with missing leg, and your whole act is about my shit, and I get up and smack you, like, Fuck you. I don't care if
You
you mad or
gon'
not.
you
It's not
you
that
gonna
I
catch.
no, I didn't come to the show to be the joke. I came to the show to hear some jokes.
But everybody knows that you go to comedy show, when you sit in the front row,
You gonna get talked about.
Like,
Exactly.
It's not nothing new.
You gonna get talked about, bro. I
If I go to a comedy show, if I show up if I show up in my favorite suit, my bright yellow pinstripe suit, all right.
Don't do that.
And that motherfucker start clowning me.
But that's different. You not keeping it in the same context. I'm talking about a disability, a problem, a sickness.
Okay, regardless.
That was your choice to come out in that big bird ass suit.
Okay,
it ain't no.
And if you have a disability, if you walking with that short arm with a limp, and you sitting up in the front row, that was your choice to go to that comedy show.
It is my choice, and it's your choice to say something, right? It's your choice to make jokes.
Ain't nobody tell me in writing that I was gonna be the butt of the joke. So
that's
you,
what I'm
as a
saying, bro.
Got the right. Hey, I can respect you being on stage saying whatever you want to say, but on that same token, respect whatever I do.
Look.
That's like you got the right to say what you want to say. I got the right to react how I want to react.
That's common knowledge.
That's all I'm saying.
It's common knowledge. It's common knowledge. Everybody on this planet know when you go to a comedy show, there's a likelihood you gonna be the butt of one of them fucking jokes.
Yeah,
everybody knows this. That's why. Everybody.
Okay,
look,
hold on, let me
everybody that buys this shit.
Let me give you an example.
Hold on, y'all acting like you just went in on her nonstop.
No.
He did. That's the point. That's the point I was finna try to make.
Yeah.
What he said. Because had he mentioned the entanglement, I bet you Will would have stayed sitting down. But it was the alopecia thing. That's like if I go to a show with my sister, a comic may say something about thinking my Jay's fake. Okay, I'll take after this shit.
Now watch this.
Point out something physically wrong with my sister. We got
check this out. Check this out. When she first shaved her head, because I remember the post that she made, because it was all over the fucking Facebook. When she made that post, the first thing I thought of, because I'm 50 years old, I'm from that era. When I saw that fucking picture, the first thing I thought of was G.I. Jane. I said, damn, she looked just like that motherfucker. And I kept it moving. It wasn't no joke to me.
I personally feel like she looked like Morpheus, but that's another.
But you know what I'm saying? It played. So for him to make the joke,
y'all wrong. She looked like what's his name? What's that comedian name? That played in Booty Call. What's his name?
Nah, bro.
What's it?
Nah, you talking about I can't
Tommy
think.
Davidson.
I just had Tommy Davidson. Nah, bro. If you pull up that picture,
I will gotta come smack all y'all.
If you pull up a picture of Demi Moore in that fucking movie, you gonna be like, God damn.
Well, I mean, I seen the movie, but I mean that don't make it funny though. G.I. Jane was a good movie.
But my point is this. My point was this. When he made the joke. And I heard, I'm watching her. I see him make the joke. I'm like, well, damn. Okay, yeah, she do kind of look like this motherfucker.
Man, it was a lighthearted fucking thing.
How's that making fun of alopecia?
When I first thing I said, ooh, I was like, ooh, shit, because I already knew. I was like, black women can eat his ass up online.
Well, so what I was saying though, what I'm saying is, I'm not mad at Will. And I'm not mad at Chris. I ain't going to say Will a punk, and I ain't going to say Chris is bad for saying that. What I'm going to say is two people had two different reactions to something and thought and assumed he was going to be cool, and Will assumed he wouldn't say no dumb shit like that. So, and the interaction didn't mix. And so somebody ended up getting slapped.
Because he had to be thinking about a chick, and he must be, because I'm telling you, ain't no chick big enough for me to let no grown man come smack me. At that point, I ain't never got a host.
Ain't no
I swear to God.
Clout.
That's what made me believe that shit wasn't staged.
But what I'm saying,
you could have told me right after that.
When you're an actor, it's something about it. Okay, when you're a hooper, you're trying to do what when you get on the court? Give your best performance possible. So you can get accolades for whatever work you put in behind the scene. If you acting, you dealing with Will. First of all, is a perfectionist. Okay, he loves to he falls asleep in his roles because he learned that from, you know what I'm saying, Bel Air days and all that, and making his movie better. He actually tries to find the best movies and he buys into his character. Okay, Chris Rock, he is one of them guys that love to buy into his movies. To me, him and Dave Chappelle, they kind of tied for the best crackhead actors. Like them niggas. New Jack City, Chris Rock, you couldn't tell me he wasn't on drugs. You couldn't tell me that nigga didn't really do it. I was just like, yo, this nigga really does drugs because he know how to rehab, do the rehab and I was like,
the
damn,
detox and shit.
Detox, yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, this nigga doing his thing. Like, what I'm saying is, they probably gave us the best performance ever. Now it could have been real, but it could have been fake. But because
usually they be in stuff like that.
Yeah, I kept looking at that.
What the hell?
Old girl that played in Black Panther. I kept looking at her face like she was right there by him.
And she was looking like, you just gonna let him say that?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you this. Now, ask me this. I want each one of y'all to ask them one at a time. Okay. If Jada Pinkett is not sitting there, does that happen? Yes or no?
No.
If it's just Will there, say she can't make it for whatever reason, if she's not sitting there, does that happen?
No.
Does she text Will?
Does she text him? I think when Will gets home, she tells Will, that was fucked up. Why were you laughing? And it turns into, you don't never defend me.
Tupac wouldn't get it like that.
Yeah, it turns into that.
Exactly.
See, that's all touching my son's best friend dick now, because you don't respect me enough.
That's exactly how it goes. Now I wouldn't say if she wasn't there, he probably wouldn't react like that. You know?
The tempo, whatever. but he said, what did he say? No, what I was going to say. But before anybody apologized, because Will did his little half-ass apology after he received his award, but he never said Chris Rock's name.
He apologized to Chris Rock. Yeah, he apologized to the other people.
Yeah, he apologized to them, like the Williams and all that. But two things. Did y'all peep when... This is why I think one thing is fake. Just one thing why I think it was fake. When Chris Rock... When Will was walking up, what did he call Will?
Richard.
Exactly. What Oscar did he win? Richard Williams.
Richard
playing him. Yeah, because Will was walking up like him. He was walking just like he was walking. Did y'all see the movie?
I thought it was like a joke, though. I thought he was saying like a joke. Like, here come Papa to go. You know what I'm saying? Come take up the baby girl. I thought it was more like he was making a joke like that.
Well, so in the movie, Richard defended his daughters all the time. You know what I mean? Remember when in the movie that scene that actually got shot where they was doing an interview with her and he was like, nah, we done. You don't ask her that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Why you keep asking her, is she the best tennis player? She didn't told you she was the best. Now if the girl said she was the best, goddamn it, she the best. That's what he was snapping, right? So who's to say Will when he walked up the stage, first name he didn't call him Will right off the bat. He called him Richard. He didn't say Will Smith. Just smack me until he exit the stage. What does every announcer say when the actor exits the stage? He says their name to make sure y'all know Will Smith just smacked me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a enter as the role. Hey, Richard, what you doing, Richard? And then the exit as that was Will Smith. You know what I mean? Like that's what
Richard slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I see where it could be fake because of the fact that it's very ironic that it would happen on the Oscars and everybody leading up to the Oscars happened talking about how the viewers.
And wasn't that Will Smith's first Oscar?
Yeah.
See?
That was his first win.
But that's why their viewership that's been one of the reasons why the viewership been down, because you have black actors that go there every year, and even white people know that he should have won that award, and they don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So people been stop watching because it's all rigged.
Now they have one of the greatest
Like,
shows.
ain't no way.
Yeah, that's what Harvey Weinstein used to come in.
Like, looking at Will Smith and Samuel Jackson resumes, ain't no reason why they should just now be winning their first Oscar.
Yeah.
When you look at their resume, ain't no reason for that.
Second thing. Right after that, like I was saying, he did the half-ass apology. Will Smith was in the club partying, singing, getting jiggy with it. So that he didn't give a fuck about that shit.
He was never mad. Jada was mad.
That's all I'm saying.
Now I can honestly openly say that was our reaction. Cause I'm type, if you piss me off that man, I ain't gonna even Red no hours later, I'm still mad. I'm still
mad.
He was in there getting jiggy with it with what's that white guy name, that actor, Patrick Swayze and all them niggas. They was all up in their gym and getting jiggy with it. Nah.
Hey y'all, this just in. I hate to cut you off. Hey, the Shade Room just posted and said that Chris Rock's team shut that down. Said he didn't apologize for nothing. That's fake circulating. He apologized.
Man, that's somebody else.
No, I'm serious.
Did Chris Rock post it on his page? Now, I ain't gonna believe shit until these motherfuckers post shit on their shit.
I don't think he posted on his page.
Yeah, I ain't believe.
Man, you know, all of his apologies be fake anyway. It be they publicists doing all this. It really don't be for them regardless anyway. So I really don't be tripping off their apologies because they really don't come from them.
Last thing that Chris Rock posted on Twitter was March 9th.
I tell my lady, hey, hit him up and tell him I'm sorry. You call him. It really don't mean shit.
Man, I think...
Yeah, he ain't posting nothing since March 9th. He was talking about his world tour.
What we said earlier...
On Twitter.
Will is always happy because Will is a real superstar. He's a real... I ain't gonna say real celebrity, but he's a real icon. Man, Jada is not iconic for nothing.
No, she want to be like
nothing. But her relationship,
Will White,
or Tupac's little chick.
Yeah,
that's it.
And he's been dead for so long. And I don't even know how he keeps coming up.
I literally think, bro, like that. No, it comes up because that's her claim to fame. That's how she gets all her interviews, to talk about her relationship with Tupac and Will at the same time. She's like she's famous for cheating all the time. Like, and her husband still stays with her. That's why she's so iconic to all these other women. Like, they like, bro, they like, girl, how you get away with all that? You the woman. That little girl, Jada, she be doing it. But for real though, like, what is she pop? Like, I think literally she's having a mental situation to where that's why she get mad at stuff like that. Like, always having her breakdowns because she's like, yo, I'm really just Will Smith's wife. Because most celebrities, what do? What did Angelina Jolie do? What did, who else? Well, if they already famous, they keep their name.
Yep.
They don't change their last name.
You gotta do that little half a last name shit.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta keep my name because, I'm the shit too, so.
Yeah, but I gotta be attached to Will Smith because he is the one. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, Will is going through dramatic situations because of that woman, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Man, it's been like that, bro. I knew that Jada wasn't the type of chick that I could be dealing with because he threw her a party. There's some people look up, he talks about this. When he decided that you should never try to make your partner happy. They have to be happy with themselves. He threw her a party. I think he spent like $1 million+ on this one party for her birthday. He went out this extravagant place. He hired all her favorite artists to come sing. I think Mary J. Blige and some more people.
filled it with all her favorite foods, invited all their closest friends, flew them all out. I mean, really put on things. Do you know she came to the party, got pissed off, and told him to get rid of everything, get all the people out there. She said that he did all of that as a way for him to have basically a penis measuring contest to show how great he is, and look what he did for her, and the moment wasn't about her. And that's when he said after that he decided he no longer was going to try to make her happy as his partner. She has to be happy within. She has to make herself happy.
That was the realest shit he ever said, because I've been using that shit ever since then.
But just hearing that, you hear the mindset of it. Somebody goes all out, and the first thing you think, oh, you just went all out for me to make yourself look good. Like, what the hell? Then didn't even want to go to the party. Then cancel all the shit. Get all them people the F out of there.
Bruh, look. Look, man. All right. God damn it, man. Look, back when Jada, when she got caught cheating, okay, because she didn't admit to shit, she got caught and had to come public, all right? So when she came public and had Will on TV looking like a goddamn fool
and crying,
yeah, I gave him a pass. I said, okay, man, yeah, you get a pass. Because I've been there. I can relate to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I gave him a pass. Okay, you going to be a man. You're going to step up. You're going to stick by your family. You're going to do the damn thing. All right, do that shit. Right? Now, I'm going to relate this to this motherfucker. I ain't even said his name since then. The baby. All right? Ever since him and that little shit with Danny Lay, all right, this just my personal, this my personal thing. I said, I'm done with that nigga. I actually like this motherfucker's music. I said, I'm done with this nigga, just on how he disrespected that woman, right? So I cut him off. So it wasn't nothing. Me not spending money on his music or playing, giving him the streams, is not going to hurt him, but that's just me. I don't fuck with him, right? So now we got Will. Again, out of all the motherfuckers on this planet that's been talking shit about you and your family, you gonna go and slap the weakest motherfucking comedian that made a simple joke. He didn't even say, yo, alopecia having ass wife, okay? He made a reference to how she looks. Her physical look looks like an actor that played a role in a movie. Okay, and for that, he got slapped by her husband. Okay, Will is a bitch for that. Okay, so for me, he won't see another one of my dollars. I would never stream another one of his songs.
Because he smacks.
You know what I'm saying? Again, like I say, that's just me personally. Okay, because I see the facts for what they are. You know what I'm saying? While you were sitting there laughing at the joke, it wasn't in your heart to go up there and slap this man. It wasn't until your woman gave you that side eye, like her feelings was hurt in this room full of people. Now you want to show that you a man and go up here and slap this brother that you've known for years.
I ain't getting no pass with the red table bullshit. When she basically told him, it's your fault.
We all want to assume that.
What y'all think about this?
I don't think
what y'all think about this? Okay. What y'all think about this? White man said, everyone talking about Will Smith, but the real man was Chris Rock. This man could have taken the Will Smith low road, but stood there like a real man, composed himself, remained professional, and chose not to embarrass minorities any more than what had already happened.
And chose not to press. Look, and chose not to press charges.
Now that's words out of a white man.
I agree. I agree with every word.
I don't. Because at the end of the day,
didn't it sound low key racist though? How you saying that?
I'm just saying, as a man, I can't let no grown ass man smack me on live TV and let my woman and my kids see that, and I still go back home and be able to hold a certain energy like I'm king of the castle.
Yeah, I'm still yelling at your wife. So you better jump out, smack your ass like
See,
because my kids watching that too.
And here's the thing, right? I'm glad you said it like that.
You better
Check
shut
it
up.
out.
I'm Will over here. Don't make me call
Hold
Will.
on. Hey, I'm glad you said it like that because this on some real shit. Okay, these white people are already looking at us funny. Now you're on a national stage, the Oscars. Okay, they want to see Chris Rock react. They want to see them fight on stage on national TV.
But man,
so now they got something to talk about for the next 5 years.
So are you saying?
You know what?
Chris Rock did the right?
Are you saying just because
and I'm
it's
glad
the Oscars?
I'm glad you said that. Because you tap dancing at a party that they don't even want your ass at anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
And they show that to you every year.
The Oscars don't even want us there.
Best man in the room.
Them all facts.
Best man in the room.
Them all facts.
We don't give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We trying to put the Oscars on a high pedestal, man. Fuck the Oscars. They don't care about us.
It ain't about being on no pedestal, man.
You in a room with people that don't want you there anyway.
Bro, it's about them black people coming together in that room. Them black people not even welcome on their stage, but they're on their stage. While they're there, they don't need to tarnish it by giving them what the fuck they want.
Well, that's why I think.
Do you understand this?
That's why I think it said
black
chose not.
Black people ain't nothing but puppets anyway.
Yeah, because this white man
Why do you think almost every year? Why do you think they get a black person to host it? Because they know, honestly, our name's Kevin Noah Clout than any white actor that they or actress they got.
Yeah,
that's why they want Kevin Hart to do it. That's why they want Chris Rock to do it. Even before this, that's why they would want somebody like Will Smith to host it. Because Bradley Cooper ain't gonna bring them numbers, the numbers they want. Ain't gonna bring the views that they want.
Well, yeah, they know they gotta have a black host.
It's just for entertainment anyway. Mm-hmm. So I don't care how I act at your party anyway, because you really don't want me here. And whether I did this or something else, you was gonna find a reason to disinvite me anyway. If we being real. They made Kevin Hart apologize for some shit from 3-4 years ago.
Shit, no, like 20 years ago.
Exactly. If you want to come to our party, you need to apologize for something. That's the type of power they think they have. That's how they show they don't really want you there. And it was either apologize or you can't do it. So that's what I'm glad you said. I don't care about clowning in the place you don't want me at anyway. Now, what I will say is, I'm gonna do my best not to disrespect my own people's event. That's what I'm gonna do.
What is our event, though? Honestly, that's what we need to work on. What the hell is our event?
I guess BET Awards. I don't fucking know.
The
NCAAP Awards. I guess that's what we got. I don't know. The Image Awards.
Ran by the white man.
That's what we need to work on. Our own goddamn event. We got all these big names, all this clout. That's what we need to be working on. Them dudes got enough money, enough pull, so they can rent these venues and do these things. But somebody got to have a vision.
All right, what was going on?
They too busy worried about, man, we couldn't get in these doors. Fuck them doors. Let's open up a new building. We ain't got to go through their doors no more.
I mean, you're starting to see. I mean, that's the only power move that's not being made because you even see it with the Grammys. Black artists don't even really want to go to the Grammys no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
regardless of what venue you're in, that's the one thing that's so beautiful about black people.
You said Drake what?
Drake stayed dissing the Grammys. He always talking bad about them.
Oh yeah.
Like, fuck, well, I need a Grammy for.
That's what I'm saying. We need to do our own thing, man. Like now, the time they numbers are falling.
Actors or sports or whatever, we always the hottest commodity in town. Period. Ain't even debatable.
Yeah, and Drake, you tell that white man stay out of it. We don't want his opinion about shit.
I wouldn't embarrass by shit.
And I was trying to say what we need to be embarrassed about. You should be embarrassed that you gotta kiss the ass of people you hate just to try to get numbers for your own shit.
I mean, because be honest, how many people would have really known that the Oscars was on last night if that didn't happen?
Nobody, because I didn't even know it was on. I didn't even know it was on.
I didn't know it was on. I didn't know it was on either.
I ain't know.
But I know once I heard about that smack, I said, whoa.
Yeah, then I said, let me check this out. That was the only reason they got my little view.
I tell you what, after this shit, I know who else will be watching their back. Goddamn Pete Davidson.
Kanye on him. Kanye on his ass. I'ma slap Pete too.
He need to watch himself, and Vlad need to watch himself.
Kanye and Kim Kardashian was just at their son soccer game together.
And you know who wasn't there? Pete.
Yeah.
He know better.
Yeah, he showed right there. Talking about he got kids tattoos of him. Why would you get another nigga kid tattooed on you? Like,
you know who else wasn't there? Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Now that deserves to get your ass smacked. You get my kid's name tattooed on me, I'm gonna smack your ass every time I see you till you remove. Get them covered up.
Tiff says she watched the Oscars every year. You the only black person, Tiff.
Who said that?
Tiffany said she watched the Oscars every year. You the only one who care about that, because I showed up.
I'd expect that from someone named Tiffany.
I always watch like if Denzel win, if a black actor win, I watch like the YouTube clips of their speech. That's probably the only thing I watch.
Did you watch Will Smith?
On a clip of it, I watched the 40. I didn't watch the Oscars to watch it. I watched the YouTube clip. Today. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't even know who announced him. You know what I mean? Like the clip just showed him at the stage, started talking and crying. Like I don't even know who announced the dude.
All I know is he needs to quit trying to gas and step up over Jada ass. Like, is it safe to say that we all feel like that she is an ancient ass bitch?
Oh, since Tiffany on here, Tiffany, can you reply back quick if you listening? What do you think that what Will did? Let me articulate. Man, turn that TV down, son. Do you think what Will did, would that, like, if you were mad about the situation, would that make the situation better? Because he walked up there and slapped the person that was talking bad about you. Like, would that make the situation better for you? Or would you feel embarrassed that he did that? Because that's what I was thinking. Like, what if Jada felt even more embarrassed? Because now they in every channel, every feed.
Okay, hey, bro.
I think it made it worse.
Bro, let her answer. Tiffany, please hurry up and respond to his question so we can dead this conversation.
On some real shit, Will was fucked either way. Because if he smacked him or said something to him, everybody was going to say something. If he sat there and let it take it, he was going to get all these memes and jokes about Jada saying, that's why I do what I do now. That's why I don't love you now. That's why
she rolled her eyes and everything in front of the camera, like, you know what I mean? All right, so Tiffany said no.
He was in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, she said
there wasn't no way for him to win it.
She said no, it would not make it better. She said no, it would not make it better.
That motherfucker put all her own business out there, man. She don't. Next topic, man.
This is the topic of the day. We ain't got no topic.
Man, everybody knows about it, but
I will
make a.
To kind of spin it a little bit, I will say one thing I found her answer ain't surprising to me. I don't even know this woman. She black, ain't she?
Yeah.
That's what's been, so I'll be honest about this whole thing, even outside of Will smacking him, that's been the most mind-blowing thing for me today. Like, I've been completely mind-fucked by it. The fact that so many black women have come out and said they have an issue with it. When black women are known for the past 2 or 3 years for being out loud and saying, we feel so unloved, so unprotected by black men. But then you see a black man on national TV protect his wife, and you have an issue with it. And I just feel like that's
protected from. He's been protected.
You can't
protect.
like you can't.
He's talking about defending her honor. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, you can't put a ceiling on it because now it look like okay. First you say like as black women, I feel like, and I've been saying it to a lot of black women today. On one feeling, on one hand you say, oh, you feel unloved and protected, but then on the other hand you don't like the way he did it. So now it's a certain way you want us to do it, and it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you want me to handle it or you don't. And I'm the type of person. Don't tell me about nothing because once you bring it to my attention, I'm gonna handle it how I see it. And if you don't like it, you best not tell me.
Hey, it's kind of unrelated, but it falls in line to what you're saying, and I get it, man. It just passed the anniversary of when I made a post on Facebook, and it said something to the effect of oh shit, I can't even remember it now, man. Damn. Oh shit.
Now the white women saying that they had an issue with it. I seen that coming. That didn't surprise me. But to see black women, I'm like, y'all the last motherfuckers that need to say y'all have an issue with it. Especially when y'all been on this whole we feel so unloved, unprotected march for the past 2-3 years now.
And brother, since we talking about that,
you better take your W Take your W when you can get it.
She said.
This is Greek's favorite question ever.
What?
In the history of the show. Do you think it's a such thing as spousal rape?
You say what?
Oh my God.
Do you think it's a such thing as spousal rape?
Spousal rape?
Can you rape your spouse? Yes. Can you rape your spouse?
Hell yeah. If that shit unwanted, yes. It's unconsented. She said no, nigga. Well, shit,
I think you're a man on the island with that.
Yes. It's spousal rape. She don't want to do it. No, she's still an individual at the end of the day. She got her own rights.
She's not an individual. Y'all are a union.
Now, what I want
to say, marriage.
If you're not going to give it to me, you have the right to withhold it. I got the right to get my urge off somewhere.
That's why I'm like that, marriage. You are her and she is you.
This one's going to get fun.
Hey, make it individual. You can give it or somebody else going to give it.
So, no, I tell you what, it's going in. You can enjoy it or you can be upset.
Hey, that contract say you're supposed to give it.
Exactly what it's saying.
Or like we can be petty like that. If you gonna start withholding, and I can start withholding,
it's a lie.
Can we not go down? Can we not go through this time?
Like on some shit, like if I want it, you say you don't want to do it, then okay. Guess what? When you're on the side of the road, your tire pop. Guess what? I don't feel like coming to change your shit. Call AAA. We both can play that game.
They gonna delete this. They gonna delete my other Facebook page, man. That's why my page got deleted last time.
He got so many hits off this, Brandon. Let me tell you.
Brandon, it went viral, bro.
Hey, I respect the woman. Hey, like old dude said, the queen said, I respect the woman's right to choose. She got the right to choose. But so do I.
Brandon, I was just asking a question. I didn't even get no opinion about it or nothing, bro. I didn't say.
Man, they went off on him.
I was like, man, damn.
Rick was the biggest spousal rapist in social media.
Hey, I respect everybody's right to choose. I tell my own, hey, if I ain't doing something you like, go find it elsewhere. I ain't stopping you. If I ain't doing it and I don't want to do it, go get it somewhere else.
Like I used to tell my ex-wife, you can either give it to me while you wait, or I can get it while you sleep.
What the fuck is you on?
I'm like, hey, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I'm like,
either way, it's gonna be easy for me.
Oh my God!
You want some limp?
Like I said, hey, the train's coming. You can either get on it or get run over by it, but it's coming. It's the only way. Ain't no stop. It's coming. You can like it or you can just be upset.
Okay. So this is the whole aspect that I don't think like both sides get. Okay, the side that's saying ain't nothing wrong with it, that's because they have a submissive woman that's willing to give it up anytime that man won't. Anytime he won't. Okay? The side that says there is a such thing, they're thinking their man is choking them and holding them down, saying, "Oh, give me this pussy. Oh, give me that." That's not what it is. You know what I mean? It's my woman saying no to me when we in the mood, like, but then I start kissing on her and then she get in the mood and I take it. That's a point of taking it. That's not rape. Like, she just, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't feeling
Hey,
it.
bro, I tell you, I'm gonna take it to a therapeutic level. All right, this is what a therapist said to me.
What? Okay, let's go.
As a man, as a husband, okay, I'm supposed to submit to my wife's needs.
Yeah.
Okay, as a woman, as my wife, she is supposed to submit to my needs. Okay, and here's what that means. Okay, it doesn't mean if we're in an all-out argument and I say, you know what, I want to fuck. Let's go fuck, and then she has to submit to me. No, that's not what it means. Okay, it means that I'm supposed to tend to her needs, be vigilant
to when she's
as
ready.
to when exactly, and for her the same to me. Okay, there should never be a time where she denies my needs or I deny her needs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of
So
people get confused with it.
I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you on that level, and I'm gonna ask this though: as men, though, do each of y'all fully feel like you understand what your woman's needs are? And I say this because this is the thing. Really, no, I'm well connected in the women's community. They love me. So this is what I'm saying.
You was right.
I like how you snuck that in there.
You got a single mom.
Look,
you got a single mama.
Hey, my brother, no.
You raised by a single mother.
Oh, 2-parent household.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
But this is the thing.
No, go ahead.
You feel what your woman's needs are, because a lot of men think just because, I pay the bills, I'm taking out the trash, I get your oil change, they feel like they mean your lady needs. But she may mean on a more deeper emotional, spiritual level, or you meet those needs. And if you ain't meet those
right there.
99%
of these women ain't spiritual.
Because you're looking at the fact, I pay Amron, I pay Spire. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Where the pussy?
You mean mental, not spiritual? Spiritual, you mean like a religion? Spiritual is religious. And
mental and emotional.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, man. Now you're on my level. As a man, okay, you will never truly know your woman's needs, okay? In a relationship, okay? In a relationship, that relationship is built around learning each other. There's never a time where you're not learning each other.
Yeah, you always learning something new about your significant other.
That's not just
and that's a good thing though.
Living. That's not just living or on a mental aspect or even a sexual aspect. Yeah. That's all around. You're constantly learning each other. Yeah. If you ever get to a point with your woman
where you know everything,
where the sex, if you think you know everything and the sex has become repetitive, then that relationship is on the way out.
Oh, I agree. But also, like, you learn it all. But I feel like also at the same time you need to be observant, because this is the thing. This is sometimes, and I want, if there's a woman listening, tell me I'm wrong. Sometimes when your woman is complaining about her day at work, and she telling you, this bitch at my job getting on my nerves, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm this thing, you already at home. Instead of you sitting there waiting on her to come home and still be like, "She still gonna cook dinner?"
I ain't never waiting on nobody to come home.
That's what she mean by that's what she mean meeting her needs. Can you take a load off my plate? Because at the end of the day, y'all still a partnership. So she looking at, if you want this ass, nigga, how about you cook dinner for a change? Let me lay down, shower, and I'm gonna have this shit ready for you.
Well,
but you want me to cook dinner, get the kids ready for bed, wash dishes, and then still come in the room and give it to you? And then you want me to be a
you ain't gotta give it to me.
So that's what they be meaning. So it's like, are you being observant and learning? Because everything ain't always got to be said.
So you basically saying, are you saying like both of y'all work full time, or like the man don't work at all, or like what's the scenario?
It could be you work full time.
and she
Maybe
don't.
Well, maybe
Well,
he get home first. Maybe he get home first.
I get home.
Or maybe if he don't know how to cook, or he not that good at cooking or whatever.
If
Maybe you heard about her day, you be like, I'm gonna pick up then on the way home.
Shit,
So that way she can get in the shower, we can get in the bed, do we do.
Yeah, I mean it's some men that don't do shit like that, but I like to eat and cook, so I, you know what I mean? It's like you got men that's like that, but.
Oh yeah, and I just know to say that from me talking to like my female friends, the shit they say hey niggas under, I'm like that shit common sense.
Well,
like when I heard
think
it, like,
can't
I
cook,
said I was tired. I told him I was tired, and he still sitting on his ass waiting on me to. I'm like, yeah, that's where teamwork come into play. Shit, if you can't pick it up, that's his job to pick that up.
So wait, hold on. Brandon, you married?
Nah.
You not married?
Mm-mm.
You got a girl?
But you say what?
You got a girl?
Yeah, but I know I'm definitely qualified for the job.
Well, why you ain't married?
Cause I need somebody to meet me on my level.
So why you with that girl?
I'm at the point now. I'm at the point now where I've shown what I'm capable of.
So,
motherfuckers know what's in my bag, what I come with.
Why you with that girl then? If like is she
There's
not ready?
potential there.
It's potential.
Nah.
Okay, she not ready for marriage though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah. And I feel like if we gonna do this, like I'm not marrying potential.
Yeah, you.
I've shown you what I'm capable of in terms of being a husband, so therefore I need to know what I'm buying, what I'm investing in.
So how do you?
I don't know too many people that.
How you think she feel it? Because you just say you invested in the woman community. How you think she feel about? Do you be talking to these girls on the phone and shit, and conversating about their relationship?
You know, I don't hide nothing. Like I tell her, hey,
sometimes you can sound like you. Sometimes you can sound like you more invested in somebody else's relationship instead of making yours better.
Oh no, because everything I use, I relate it back to my own. When I give advice, that's related. I'm using my own experience.
So then,
and when I'm giving them advice,
have you ever been married? Have you ever been married?
Hell no.
So you don't know nothing about spousal rape, bruh.
You say what?
You don't know nothing about spousal rape, then. Like the whole terminology of what we mean by it.
Yeah, look, yeah, because look, I was going to throw in that, look, bro, you remember you used to come visit me in Kentucky?
Yeah.
All right. During that time, my job paid the rent, the car note, car insurance, all the utilities, phones, you know what I'm saying? I paid for everything. So when I put my foot down and say, when I want it, I'm going to get it, you know what I'm saying? Then I had literally had the ground to stand on.
But I feel like me personally, I look at relationships on a deeper level. That ain't enough, big dog. And I say that because whether you got a woman or not, you still got to pay that rent, homie. You still got to pay them bills. And I look at it like this. And you meet a woman, like God forbid you meet a woman that make more than you do and don't need you for that shit. So my question is then, what do you bring to the table? If she don't need you to pay the rent, she don't need you to pay her car note, she don't need you to pay the utilities. As a man, what do you as a person bring to the table? What's in your bag?
Well, if she don't need none of that and she ain't give up no ass, it's not like I need to get with another woman.
I'm just saying, what you bring?
I'm sure.
Because people, regardless of how much money we have, we still seek companionship.
It's just like
so it's like what you bring to the table. That's like with a job. That's why a job want to know. After they see your resume, where you and work and all that, but that's why they ask you. What do you feel like you bring to the company? I don't want to hear about where you worked at before. What do you bring to the company?
I think you too far on the left, though, bro. You need to come to the balance a little bit and think about what they bring to the table too, because it's both sides to that. You know what I mean? It's okay. A lot of the things that men do, or some things that a woman don't want to do, and they need a man to do it. Not need, but prefer a man to do it. That's what I mean.
Well, no, that a man is supposed to do.
Supposed to do, preference. But there are women, because my mom's, bro, she did a lot of stuff that women weren't supposed to do. A man's supposed to help her, but my mom didn't give a fuck. She gonna do it her damn self because she don't need no man to do it. That's how she felt. You know what I mean? But some women feel as some tasks are designated for a man as a man feels some tasks are designated for a woman. Like, it's two sides to this. I think you just going so far left.
And I don't look at that. Red know how I move. My woman has to be strong as me. Any task I complete, she got to be just as capable. And I say that because I look at the event if I do have. I look at the event if I do have a wife. I prefer to have a woman as strong as me. You know why? Because if I die, I want to sleep comfortably in my grave knowing my woman ain't got to rely on another man for nothing.
Oh, man.
So that way, if any of my homeboys do come to mind with that, you need anything, she gonna tell his ass, I got you. I got it.
Brandon, you tripping, bro. When you dead, she finding another dick, nigga. The fuck?
I mean, but I'm saying, that's all she...
You
that's
is
all
irrelevant when you in the grave.
Okay, so watch this.
This is the whole point.
Hey, Brandon.
Brandon, check. This is my whole point. Like your boy just said, I was paying the rent and this, and that. If that's all you got to offer, the type of woman I'm investing in, that ain't enough for them, big dog. You got to come heavier than that.
Okay, I feel you. So check me out. Look, check it out. Hold on. Check me out. See, that's the pre-notion. I gave see, my little bro, he know the whole story. Okay, I threw something out there for you to grab, and you grab hold to that motherfucker with both hands. Look, check me out. All right. Hold on, check me out. Here's what I bring. Check it out. See, as far as a home, I don't need a woman for nothing because I'm a certified chef. I can do all my own cooking. I can do all my own cleaning. See what I'm saying? I can take care of my own home by myself. I don't need a woman. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in that home and I'm taking care of all the bills and I'm taking care of everything and that woman ain't bringing nothing to the table and I say, hey, when I want it, I get it, then I get it when I want it.
But that's in your perfect world. Keep it real.
Ain't no perfect.
No, I'm being for real.
It's women that will submit to that. It's women that will submit to that, Brandon. You know, there's women out there that will choose to submit.
It is some that will.
And be happy.
But I feel like rather than argue with your woman about doing it, then
no
argument.
See, you lose sight of the word I'm saying. Submit means they're willing. Like it's there. It's happening. It's baby. That's what I want to do at home, mom. Boom. When you come home, I'm in my lingerie with your lunch and dinner.
No.
It's women that love doing it.
And it don't sound like submitting. If you have to tell a motherfucker, I'm taking it whether you up or sleep. That don't sound like she's submitting to me, big dog.
How is she not submitting?
don't.
If she sleep and a penis go in her vagina and she poke it out more, that's a submission. That's me. That's her giving it up.
Yo, I ain't gonna try and break it down.
If you have to have that conversation, period.
So basically, what you said.
Okay, so check it out.
No, you don't gonna make it easy. You don't have a conversation. It's just known. Like, babe, when I want to have sex, you gonna give it to me. That's marriage life.
In that very perfect world, okay. A man is going to work a job. He's going to pay half the bills, okay? The woman that he's with, she's going to work a job. Hold on. She's going to work. She's going to pay half the bills, okay? And they're going to help each other, okay? That's in a perfect world. Not all relationships are like that in that perfect world.
Nah, most aren't.
Okay, yeah. Some lean to the side where the woman is bringing home most of the bread, fitting to her needs. Or the man is bringing home most of the bread and she's submitting to, you know what I'm saying? There is no perfect out here, man. Now, we could dream all day long and say, yeah, I'm going to hold out and wait for this perfect shit. You going to fuck around and be great in the face like me?
Hey, perfect is what you mean, but my thing is, confidently, is each man on his phone willing to stand behind? You do everything you supposed to do to make sure you get that from her. You handling your business on all fronts. What she asking for, what she's asking for, you fulfilling.
My wife wouldn't be with me.
Do you feel comfortable saying it? Because I'm telling you this, right. I'm that homeboy she talked to. They'd be like, I don't think you're doing it, big dog. I got a couple homegirls who boyfriends. They come to me, you ain't doing the job you're supposed to, big dog.
So you would conversate with a married woman about her husband?
I do that all the time.
See, that's
Nigga,
wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I've done that before too, bro.
But that's
Who do you
wrong,
think
though.
you're talking to?
That's wrong, though.
Who you think you're talking to?
No, not necessarily. Because
that
look,
is wrong.
as a man, check it out. No, check it out.
You
check it out. As a man,
talking with somebody's wife. Like,
no, bro. As a man,
That's not.
if I want, look. As a man, if I want to understand how my woman is thinking, why she's feeling this way, or why she's acting this way, the best way for me to understand that is through another woman. Okay,
Bingo.
and vice versa. If a woman wants to understand what's going on with him, why he's acting the way he's doing, or how he's thinking, the best way she's gonna find out is from another man.
no, what he just said when
I can honestly tell you. If I work at your
I don't want
job,
no single
because it
man
happens to
giving
me
my
all the time.
wife no advice about me. Like, you don't know shit about married life.
If I work at your woman's job, she's sitting around in her chair at work and saying, "B,
bruh,
let me get a man's opinion on this."
bro, when you
This
get
is what's going on.
Brandon, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. When you get married, your wife is not gonna be comfortable with you talking to other women about other relationships. I guarantee you, bro. So you gonna have to fix that about yourself. I guarantee you, it's not gonna be okay.
Not all conversations need to be made aware of or had or whatever.
See, that's
Like,
not what a marriage. That's not what a.
But
that's not what a marriage is about, bro. If I have a conversation, like, see, this is different. Like, if I had a conversation with Donisha about marriage or something like that, Reggie's wife, something like that, I'm gonna go tell my wife. I had a conversation with so and so. Right, she was just giving me some. Whether my wife got mad or not, because first thing she gonna say, that's not me, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna explain. I was assessing the situation. I ain't keeping no secret. You don't keep no secret at all in your marriage.
No, I'm not saying that. It depends on what conversation you having, big dog. Because
It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out, bro.
You gotta look at the flip side of that. Let's say
there ain't no flip side when you married,
you
bro.
decide you go to work and you get advice from Jane at work. So
Why?
you go home, you set a candlelight dinner. You set a candlelight dinner up.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife's thinking like, "Oh shit, Drake getting the picture. He understand what I'm looking for."
No,
and
she
then you
not.
go,
She gonna say,
"Yeah, Jane told me. Jane at work, I talked to her. She told me this would be a good idea."
Yeah.
So now your wife's gonna be looking at you like, "Damn, nigga, it took another motherfucker to tell you to do that shit."
Hey, I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all. Hey,
not necessarily.
I got a question for y'all. Look, I got a question. Do y'all believe in therapy?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Individually or relationship therapy?
Therapy.
Oh,
Dealing with a relationship. Dealing with a relationship.
Therapy from a doctor or
Yeah.
somebody that's married. Somebody that's married.
Therapy. Period.
Nah.
Okay, from a licensed physician.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I believe in that. Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so here's my next question. Okay, if you believe in therapy from a licensed physician, what's the difference between getting same advice, same therapy
That's
to
why
somebody that's not a licensed physician?
But that's why I just said. That's why you try to emphasize therapy, because I just said therapy or for somebody that's been married for a long time. I just tried to say that, but you just tried to emphasize therapy so hard.
Yeah, because
I said,
and here's why.
But I said from a married person is not necessarily a doctor. Somebody that's been married for like an OG or somebody or an older lady. I ain't going around asking no single woman or no married for 1 year woman about my marriage. You don't do that. And if you do some shit
it ain't about your marriage, bro. It ain't about your marriage, okay? If you're looking for advice, if there's something you don't understand, you don't know, you can't figure out.
I'm gonna ask her mama.
Okay, and you're not. I'm
gonna ask her mama or
what you, okay, you do. All right.
My question is, where you going, Drake? Because if you communicate with your lady and she constantly saying the same thing, for whatever reason, you ain't grasping, you ain't understanding the
Brandon, did you hear what I said? I will talk to somebody with experience. What I said, what you were doing was a bad decision, was talking to different. You won't be able to talk to multiple women about their relationship, bro, when you get married. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't ask about your relationship to somebody that's experienced, like an older woman that's been married for a long time or something like that. You go around talking to attractive women or women that your woman, married wife, feels threatened by, bro, you're going to be in a world of hate. You're not going to be married for long. She going to say you got issues and you can't stay. All right.
It depends on what type of woman you're dealing with.
Look, check this out. I'm going to put my personal business out there. Before my divorce, okay, Brandon, I did exactly that. I talked to different women at my job about issues that was going on, trying to understand how can I make this shit right. All right, and some of the advice that I was given actually helped. Okay, it didn't save my marriage, but some of the shit that I was told actually would help at that time. So I say that to say I disagree with you, little bro, when you say you can't talk to other people.
You can, but I'm married. You're divorced. Now, nothing bad about it, but I you know what I'm saying?
I did. This was while I was married. I'm not talking right now. This was while I was married. There was nothing wrong with it.
But
and you know what, Drew? You know what I say? You know what I say to men like that? Not you in particular, you my boys, but I'm telling you, you know what I say to men who would address me like that? You talking about, I'm married, you single. My nigga, based off what your wife said, you don't know how close to signing them papers you are, my nigga. I'm trying to help you. You don't even know how close you are to signing them papers.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's the fucked up
that's
part.
That's the conversations that be going on.
But
you don't know how.
But that's the fucked up part about it, Brandon. That's the fucked up part about it. Instead of telling that woman, tell him what you feel. You steady talking to that man's wife about negative shit. Like that's yeah, it is.
That's the energy you put on it because how you interpreting the conversation is
it's like you trying to be it's like if you decide it's like you trying to be the side dude that she conceal in when he piss her off.
Exactly, and that's what I'm hearing exactly what I said. That's what I'm hearing exactly what I said because your whole perspective on is a nigga giving your woman advice like, man, that nigga crazy. If I was your nigga, then this and that. I just had a homegirl. I just told my lady how last week I had a coworker asking me like how her boyfriend was saying like, you know, he needs to step up and bring more to the table and what can she do? I'm like, he's looking for you to step up. I'm like, he like the Chicago Bulls, right? His birthday coming up. Buy some tickets to the Chicago Bulls game. Now go out of town. Take him to the Bulls game. That's the advice I'm giving.
Oh, okay.
If you feel threatened by that, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you get your reward. What you looking for?
That's a little different, but look, man.
That ain't different. That's exactly what I'm thinking on. I'm just taking it another way.
No, I'm not taking it another way. I'm just a fine believer in being honest. Being honest about shit. Like if you got a problem, you don't need to go tell another man that. Tell me your problem. That's what I believe in.
Because now you about to fuck your whole birthday trip up because you gonna be like, damn, because you want her to be like, instead of saying like, damn, babe, I appreciate you taking me to the Bulls game so I can see Steph Curry. You tripping off that. So that nigga, what else that nigga tell you?
See, you still going back to your story. You still going back to your story. What I'm saying is, I just believe in honesty. So if you feel as if you're not satisfying me, or because she got to go to you to ask you that, just ask me what I want. Like, just say what I want, and I'm gonna be happy and satisfied.
Maybe you ain't communicating it right.
No. Brandon. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in an honest communicating relationship, it won't be you ain't communicating it right. It would be, hey, babe, where you trying to go for your birthday? Shit, let's go to the Bulls game. Damn, let's go. That's how a normal relationship work, cuz it don't need to be secrets and why you mad and none of that. It don't need to be none of that. It's just simply open discussion.
Not every man is vocal in expressing it. And like I said, I'm telling you from my personal experience of talking to women, not every man is vocal and can communicate their feelings and articulate their feelings to their woman how they feel and vice versa.
But how is that?
Maybe the women ain't picking up the way to communicate, though. Maybe they are telling, but they like, well, I'm still not getting it.
How you not get a direct question though? How you not get a direct question? Like, if you direct shit, like, now what do you want to eat? Where do you want to go?
You know how
where you trying to be?
Some of these women be
like, man,
in life,
you could say
you could run it. you can run into a problem in life, and you can spend the next 10 years of your life trying to figure out that problem. Or you can ask somebody, hey, how do I solve this problem?
Exactly.
But what
because
if?
sometimes
But what
it's
if?
the message.
But
sometimes it's the message.
one shoe doesn't fit all. You might tell her she get him a Bulls ticket, and this nigga like golf, and you make him even madder. Like you don't know what this nigga like, bro.
Advice, hey, bro. Advice is advice.
Hey, I've literally been in it, and I'm speaking from experience. I've literally been in situations where my woman communicates something to me, and I'm like, I feel like I'm doing what the fuck you asking me. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? And then I go to work, and I talk to an older lady or whoever I choose to pick out, and I'm like, hey, so this what the fuck she's saying, man, she tripping. And then that woman put it to me in the perspective. I'm like,
yeah, what'd you
I
just say?
can't
What'd you
say
just
that
say?
then.
What'd you just
And
say?
she like, and then hold on.
Who did you get the advice from? What did you just say? An
No,
older
hold on.
lady.
And I knew you was gonna go.
Well, you
Red,
said
I'm
it,
careful
not
with my
me.
words. I knew you was gonna go there.
You
I knew,
said
hold on,
it, not
I knew
me.
you was gonna go there. That's why I said an older woman or anybody I pick out.
Anybody you pick out might
I
not
knew
give
you
you
was gonna catch on to that older woman.
that motherfucker might tell you to kill somebody. You can't trust everybody's
Bruh.
advice. Like
just because a motherfucker got some age on them don't mean they gonna give you the best sound advice.
I didn't
man.
say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say just because they was older. They can you could tell a person that been through an experience by their conversation how you know them. I would never ask somebody I didn't know just for some advice, cause
exactly.
And hold on, I did hear you say you might ask somebody who's been married before, meaning they divorced. And no offense, depending on who you are, my nigga, you divorced for a reason, so I might not want your shit.
Well, yes,
Not to say
yes,
it's
you
every
might.
man's fault,
Yes,
but
you might.
depending on who it is.
Wait. Yes, you might, because the reason they got divorced might be the reason you had to divorce. It might be the same situation. You might want to hear it out.
Or guess what?
So
guess what? That advice that they give you could be putting you on that same line.
That's
so that's
why.
That's
why
it
you
just
can't.
all depends on who you get it from.
That's why
you gotta use your common sense to figure out who advice you want to take.
Exactly. You don't listen to everybody, bro. You can. Reggie, what have I always say I do? I listen to everything somebody says. I have time for everything you got to say. Everything. Anything anybody say. And I'm going to pick and choose because I know my direction I want to take in life. So I will never down your advice. But if it ain't for me, it ain't for me. Like, you can say whatever you want. What I should do, shouldn't do. I'm going to still do what the fuck I want to do. Bottom line. Like, I'm going to always do what I want to do. I might take heed to your advice and you might be like, or she might be like, dang, he listened to me. I might. Or, dang, he didn't do shit I said do. That's just how it go. That's just how it go. You don't take everybody's advice. I'm not downing advice at all. What I was saying was talking to somebody's wife. Like, I don't. Me being a married person, I wouldn't find that okay without my wife knowing that person. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I wouldn't just if it was an older lady that just shared some info with me and we seeing each other person, but I'm not running to my phone, bro, and dialing some woman's number. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, man, me and my wife, man, we tripping. We steady going through it. I'm not doing that. I'm not disclosing, because as soon as you disclose your information to somebody, it's guaranteed to go to 2 other people. Now, if that person disclosed that information to that person, it's going to 2 more people. And then eventually you got side-eye people looking at you because they think your marriage is a problem. Like, I just don't believe in telling everybody my business. That's it. I don't. Everybody don't need to know.
I agree with that.
I don't go around just sharing advice with everybody. Like, I don't.
I disagree with that. Because does that mean you also doing the flip side on your side? If a woman is approaching you about advice, are you shutting the fuck up and staying away from her? Because you don't believe in it. Because I feel like if you don't believe in taking advice to everybody, then you shouldn't believe in giving advice to everybody. So are you telling me
wait, hold on.
It ain't my place?
See, Brandon, that's some weird thinking, bro. Because if I give advice,
no, I'm just saying.
Listen, bro. If you just saying, let me listen then. Okay, so if I'm giving you advice and you don't want to take it, nigga, don't take it. Don't take it. I'm not making you. Listen,
that ain't what he's saying.
Yeah, that is what he's saying.
He's saying if a woman is coming to you for advice. He's not talking about another man.
Hey, it ain't my place to speak on what I got going on.
If a woman comes to me for advice and says, "Hey, Dreek, boom, 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 boom," and I know her husband, I'm gonna give her sound advice. If I don't know what
without the stipulation, bro.
I didn't give a stipulation. What? How's that a stipulation?
You said you
hold on.
You know her husband.
Let me talk.
You said you know her husband. That's the stipulation. Without that stipulation, huh?
Let me talk. Okay, so that's not a stimulation. That's what I would do if I don't know nothing about this woman. I'm not going to give her some wild advice or boom boom to set her down the wrong road. I'm gonna say, well, if your husband's like me, I wouldn't boom boom boom. That's up to you to listen. It's not up for you to take the advice. Like, I'm not making nobody take my advice.
So,
who
does that?
No,
that's not his point. Hey, bro, check it out.
I'm not making the girl take my advice.
Listen, Rocky, listen. What he's saying is, will you give advice? You're not willing to ask.
I just said I will give advice. I know what the hell he just said. Like, you keep repeating the same thing, and it's getting repetitive. You just said, will I give advice to a woman?
All right, okay, I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Okay, I'm still talking.
I'll be honest. I don't understand that. So you already coaching practice. This mom there every day. You don't know shit about her relationship. You don't know shit about her husband.
Wait.
Hold on.
I do know something about him then. I do know something about him if they on my team. If they on my team, I know something about him. If they on my team, I know something about him. If she's in my gym.
You might not, though.
If she's in my gym.
You might not.
If she's in my gym, I know something about them. Because you know why? Do you know why? Because if they're there and they feel comfortable to walk up to me and ask for some advice, then they obviously feel comfortable to share their business with me. So obviously I know people don't just walk up to people. I don't know what kind of world y'all live in where people just walk up and ask about marital advice to strangers. If people do that to you, good for you. But that not in the world I live in. It has to be previous conversations with that person to even share that type of information. Like, I don't just walk around talking about my wife, about my marriage. Who does that? Especially negative stuff.
Using your same argument against you. Me and your wife been working together the past 3 or 4 years. Dog, we've been sitting together for the past 2 years. So I know some shit. So, again, using your argument against you, I can tell her some shit then, can't I? Because we've been working together 4 years, and we've been sitting next to each other for the past 2.
But that don't mean you know.
But that
don't mean you know a person just because you go. Man, I go to work with some people. I went to work with a guy with Cisco at Cisco, and it turned out that motherfucker was raping women. We didn't know that.
So
you don't know a motherfucker just because you work with a dude, because you work with a girl.
Simple question, simple answer. Simple question, simple answer, Dreek. Simple question, simple answer. Because I love this type of shit. I'm good at it.
What wasn't simple about that?
Hold on.
Oh, you ain't asked the question yet. Okay.
I don't know your wife. If I've been working with her for the past 4 years, we've been sitting next to each other the past 2 years. I don't know shit about your wife, but you know shit. But you feel like you know some shit about this mom who just walked up to you just because she been in your gym and you only see her on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Keep in mind, I see your wife
again. That wasn't a simple question, Brandon. So, bro, however you define your simple questions, it's not.
It is simple.
How's that simple just because you said it was? That was a lot of context to it.
What makes you feel like?
Question
I
one.
don't know your wife.
Question two.
I'm just laying out all the facts so you know. I said it's a fact. I work 8 hours with your wife every day. So I'm probably seeing her more. It's obvious based off the numbers. I see her more than you. She works 5 days a week with me.
Okay. This is not simple, bro. This is not simple. I got to think of a whole scenario right now. This is not simple. I'm just letting you know.
It is. And then you have this woman.
Because you already got a formatted answer in your head.
No. You have this. I'm giving you all the facts so you can answer. But you have this woman who comes to your gym only on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
She's only there 2 hours.
Okay.
And you feel like you know this woman
well
enough to give her advice, but I don't know your wife well enough to give her
advice. Your scenario crazy because you making it seem as if damn. Okay, maybe it's not to you. All right. See, that's where y'all mind frames crazy because this is two different heads. It's crazy to me. Okay. All right. Because at first it wasn't a simple question. You had hella scenarios in one scenario. All right. The second part to it is if you're saying this woman, you're making it seem like I walked up to this woman in practice and said, "Hey, do you need advice?" That's not the case.
No, I'm not.
Listen, because I'm answering your simple question. All right. Yes, you are making it seem like that because you said, "What makes you think I know a woman just because she come to my practice every Tuesday and Thursday?" I didn't make that assumption. What makes the woman think she can come to me and ask for advice just because she comes every Tuesday and Thursday? What makes her feel that way is because she feels as if I can give her information that she can use. I didn't walk up to her and say and give my advice on purpose. Like, hey, you need my advice, don't you? That's what you're making it seem. If she walks up to me,
you said if she in your gym, you know her and you know something about her.
I said if she's in my gym, she is comfortable to talk to me, and she feels as if I know something about her or know enough to adjust the question she's finna ask. If she's asking for advice, then she's confident enough to ask me. It's as simple as that.
So I'm trying to figure out why your wife can't make that same determination when it comes to me. Why she can't feel comfortable enough? I know her well
Brandon,
enough. Me well enough.
What's your argument? Your argument is I never said my wife couldn't come to you. I didn't say that. What I said was you're wrong if you don't know the man trying to give advice about a man you don't know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say the woman couldn't come to you. She could come to you all day if she feel comfortable enough to say something to you. A lot of women do because a lot of women love talking shit about their man and then go home and it's lovey-dovey because they like talking about what.
And a lot of women just like talking to other men.
Yeah.
And it ain't.
And half of the time, the story don't be shit like that. What they be saying to you, they go home and it be a whole nother story. He don't never clean. And that nigga at home got the house sparkling. Sometimes it don't even be the story they say. Because everybody love to have something to say. That's why I don't do that.
But how often do you clean? Because I'm not gonna act like I'm not a male too. And niggas will want a motherfucker get put on a pedestal when she can ask your ass to clean for the past 2 months. You clean up one time and feel like you deserve a motherfucking purple heart or something.
You sound like, bro. I can't wait for you to get married, bro. It just sounds like you trying to be so far left to try to get the left when you can be balanced, bro. You can be balanced and still.
It is balanced.
But you so.
It is balanced. But what I honestly found is that it's harder for niggas to take advice than it is for women.
No.
Niggas are too prideful.
See, that's what I'm saying. You sound too far left to where you think it's the man's fault, and I'm not saying it's the woman's fault. What I'm saying is you dealing with two human beings that want attention, want to be right, want it their way. But when you married, it's a union. You do it each other's way. So when they're away from that union, they have some type of control of what they say and what they do. It's like it's like with little kids. At home, it's yes, ma'am, yes, sir. When they leave, man, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that, fuck that. They don't act like that at home. You know why? Because they know they get their ass whooped. They know it's a different line in that motherfucker. Like, I guarantee you, like half of them women that you be talking to, are they the same? Are you ever around them when they went they mate?
And that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. I have. I even attended a wedding.
Is it
and
just
me and dude shared drinks and chopped it up and talked about the same stories me and his wife talked about.
But that's what I'm saying. Was it really like what she was describing? Did he say, "Hey, yeah, it's me"?
Yeah, nigga, I've literally been given props by niggas. I went to a wedding, my nigga.
I understand you went to a wedding. What I'm saying is, if it was so bad, how did it get to the matrimony?
This is through the courting process, through engagements, through being fiance and all of that.
I see. That's a different story. What I'm talking about is a union already made. A union already made, established.
I got friends like that too.
Man, and
I got those too.
Is it exactly? You said what? Who said that?
I said, man, you got too many female friends.
Because at the end of the day, you still because even in your union, you still your own person, and she still want to figure out how do I understand this man on his level.
But you don't understand somebody by
whatever he's saying, I'm not getting it. So when she bring it to me, and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Okay, so when he said that, what you say? What you do? Okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is how I feel like it should have went.
Well, you need
this is what you could have said.
If you want to do that for a living, you need to get a job. You need to be hitched.
Why you ain't say that shit?
You need to be Will Smith.
You ain't asking the right questions. You ain't asking the right questions, sis. That's why.
Well, you need.
Why he ain't fucking just say that?
Well, why don't you make it a job?
Ask the right questions. So I'm giving you the tools to go back home, and there you go.
Man, I feel fear for niggas that think they know everything, man. Cause you don't, man. You don't.
I ain't never said I know anything, but I always love it when a nigga say I do, cause then that for me personally, whether he admit it or not, you just told me I do know some shit.
Nah, I mean,
because I never said I knew everything.
No,
but I'm saying striking a chord.
No, you're not striking no chord. I'm just saying, bro. I feel bad. I tell Reggie this all the time because he be talking like he know everything about sports. Like it's just sometimes, bro. Like
I do.
See, like sometimes it's okay to not have the answer. To say, hey man, I don't know. Like you ain't gotta articulate nothing.
Hey, and I've said that on a few times. I'm like, well, shit, you did that and you said that shit. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, shit. I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's okay.
Sometimes them conversations do result in them. I don't know.
I just, man, hey, look. This is my advice to you. You take it if you want. Be careful talking to other women when you get married. Be careful, because it's a slippery slope. Very slippery. Just when you get married. When you courting, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But when you sign that document and you happily married, it's a whole different world. Whole different world.
All I'm saying is, shit can be simple. You just gotta listen. Because it ain't always as simple as, well, I pay the bills and this, and that. If your wife's coming home to you and she expressing her day,
I never said that. I never said that.
No, I'm just saying in general.
I never
if she
said
expressing
if
how
I'm
she
paying
feel
a
about
bill.
her day, and the only thing you got to offer to her conversation is, damn, that's crazy. But damn, that's wild.
Yeah,
she don't feel like she being really heard for real.
I ain't never said that. See, that's a person that lacks conversation in a relationship. Yeah.
But I'm just saying that shit happens.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. And then
they call
any three guys.
They call 314 Brandon talk, huh? Right.
Hey, I'm asking. Three guys. Especially. I even ask you since it's mainly you, Red, and it's mainly you, Drake. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. If you outside of money, what's your woman gonna say is your best quality that you bring to the table? As a person,
being a father,
what you bring to like for real. That's what I'm saying, because you can be a woman in life that has money already. So money ain't it.
I just answered you.
What you bring?
Being a father, and love, and respect, and honor her, putting no woman before her. That's what I bring to the table. I do it every day, and I add the money, and I add that. It's a whole process to that. I wouldn't even ask.
And if this is the card game, if she put that card over, hers gonna say exactly what you'll say.
What you mean? She do the same thing for me?
I'm saying if she say what you bring to the table, that list gonna match up.
Nah, she probably gonna have even more stuff.
Do you think it would?
She probably gonna have even more stuff.
Red, what about you? What you bring? Don't want to hear no dick. Don't want to hear no money.
I know I'm gonna get the father thing. The fact that I bring a lot of laughter, which makes days fantastic. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the pluses. Know how to make her laugh. It's a big beauty.
And then I
in
forgot
that.
the most important.
I'm a very motivated person.
Reggie, you gotta say the most important one. The dick. I bring the dick.
Yeah.
I lays the dick. I'm just.
Yeah, that's number one, but he excluded that. But after that, fatherhood, laughter, motivation, you know what I'm saying? A will to get shit done.
Companionship.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know how many women out here are like, you need to stop getting advice and find you one, bro. Like, you need to put some energy into yours and make that union of yours. Because you could be ready, right? And then your woman can say, you could say, oh, well, you don't think she's ready. But if you're so destined for that, you need to get her ready. Instead of getting other women ready for that.
Oh, I'm already on. I'm already on it.
What is your woman going to say, Brandon?
Because unlike most men, I feel like in a relationship they spend their time proving themselves to their woman. I feel like I'm made man. I prove myself. You already know what's in my bag. You know what I come with. You know, throw that money aside. You already know what I come with.
How does she already know? You assuming you assuming?
Because I've shown it through action.
Okay, so why hasn't she said she's ready to get married then? Maybe that ain't what she wants.
No. She may be ready. It may be me saying, I need to see more.
What? So
we're gonna continue to work at this.
So wait. I'm confused.
It's like raising a starting quarterback. Just because you feel like you're ready to get in the game, don't mean I think you're ready. I need you to be able to call your own audible. Read every defense. I'm not trying to Jared Goff time McVay you.
Sound like you nervous, bro. Sound like you don't want to get married, bro.
You're not going after. No, that ain't nerves.
Yeah. You say you.
But like I said, I believe my partner being equal and just strong.
But what's not? How long you been with the girl?
Let's see, what, 4?
And you ain't found out if she equal yet? 4 years?
Hey, a lot of shit happened in that time, my niggas. A lot of shit happened.
I understand, but
there are obstacles you have to overcome, and shit that set you back.
This is why I'm critiquing you so hard, because you got a lot of advice for other people.
Exactly. And I don't give no advice that I don't take.
And them other people would say, well, you so ready to get married, but yet you've been with a girl for 4 years, and you saying she not ready, but you ready. That don't make sense.
Because you know what the beauty of a relationship is? Ain't no timetable on shit.
It's not a timetable.
Just because you marry a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because you marry a motherfucker in 2 years, don't mean that shit don't last.
I didn't say that. What I'm saying is, you said you're ready. If you ready, what are you waiting for?
I need my partner to be just as ready.
Well, Brandon, what do you feel like you bring to the table?
Because I'll be honest, I got 3 close homeboys, all divorced. And me personally, I feel like everybody made their leap before they was ready. Everybody. I feel like in every scenario, one person was ready more than others. And I feel like if you spend more time getting your partner ready, then it would have lasted longer.
So how do you get a partner ready?
You continue to work with them. Communication, growth.
But that's
patience.
That's the relationship in general, bro. That's not getting them ready for marriage. That's just living in a relationship.
That is. That is.
The marriage comes to a point when you don't want no other woman but that woman. It's not getting them ready. That's the point of marriage.
No, sir. No, sir. You're wrong, because guess what? That's why most marriages, they ask you to go see a marriage counselor. Because although you are a couple, you can still not be ready for marriage. And in marriage counseling, they can't tell you, y'all not quite ready because this person on this page, you on that page. Y'all still need to get there.
That's not what I said.
And that's where we are.
All right.
That's the main reason why they tell you, go see a marriage counselor before you get married, to make sure both people are ready.
Okay, but that's no. You just said you were ready, right?
Yes, sir.
And you said she was ready.
Yes, but I don't feel like
you don't feel that she's ready. Okay, you don't feel that she's ready to commit to you, or you don't feel like she's ready for your commitment.
No, for the marriage life and all that it brings.
Well,
it's simple. I feel like if you can't,
marriage is commitment. I consider marriage commitment. So we using the same. We making the same point, but using different terminology. Okay, so when I say commitment, I mean you're ready for marriage, but you don't think she's ready for marriage. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and you're trying to get.
It's no different. It's no different than an 18-year-old kid feel like they ready to move out on your own just because you got money and your parents tell you ain't ready for the world yet. You ain't ready to step out there.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so for 4 years, y'all been getting prepared for marriage, or you've been trying to prepare her for, well, not 4 years, you know, not the day you met her, you know what I'm saying? That's so.
I was gonna say, nigga, I don't.
So, I mean, that happens sometimes. You fall in love and be like, hey, I'm gonna marry this girl one day. So you might be getting her ready to be your wife.
I'll be honest, in my own situation, it went into the beginning of, I'll say we only been working at it for a year, because it was the beginning of 21. I'm like, look, this is what I'm on. So I'm going to need you to get on this page. This is what we're going to need to get there. This is what we need to start working on. This is what we need to start improving. This is not up to par if we're going to take that level. This is what we need to do.
So you on a business thing with marriage. You consider marriage
exactly.
like a business.
This is what we need to do. This is not where it needs to be if we're going to
emotionally, I think I get what you're saying. Emotionally, you ready to be with her and everything, but like business-wise, as in making a union financially and all that, she may not be the most prepared.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
so. It's like we got to keep working on that.
I guess if you're looking at it as a business aspect,
and like I said,
I can understand.
And I've even made it clear. I only have so much time. I don't know when that time run out, but trust me, you'll be made aware when that time run out.
How old are you, bro?
31.
31. Yeah, you got plenty of time, man. You got plenty of time.
I thought you were gonna say somebody age. I was like, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Ain't a single gray hair on me. I'm straight. I'm good.
I mean, even if you got gray, women love gray.
Yeah, because it's all like I said, it's all about making sure both people are ready.
Man, I don't know.
And like I said, the 3 friends that I have all the time, I feel like shit. That shit was done too quick. I feel like it wasn't enough thought put into it. It was all emotional decisions, and that's why they ended up like where they ended up. And they, rather admit, I feel like if they look at it on a deeper level, they all go, "Yeah, we weren't quite ready for that."
Yeah, I guess a lot of people do a lot of things they ain't quite ready for. That's why we human. So
I'm thankful, blessed to even see that, because I would have felt, had I not seen that, I would have fell into the same trap. So now me seeing that, I sit back and look like, that's what I need to prepare for. That's what I need to make sure. That's what I need. That's what we need to lock down tight.
Well, okay. So the moral of the story from Will, we took from Will, and all the football and the shit Reggie brought up, spousal, and then we got to this shit. All right.
We'll need to smack more people so people start taking him serious and stop doing it with a smile.
Well, that could be a moral of the story, but my moral of the story is we are human beings. Everybody got their own way of thinking. And you can't judge another person for thinking that way. You can just only hold them to the laws that we have created. So if they kill somebody, we got to hold them to that law. Okay? But if they had a reaction that wasn't that bad, you say, hey, why you act like that? Shit, I'm human. You got to accept the excuse. You got to accept it because shit happens, man. Shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens. Reggie, Bug, you still on? Did he hang up?
I don't know. Bug.
Oh, yeah, he hung up. He was mad. All right. Well, Brandon, I'm glad you didn't hang up. I can get under people's skin. All right, what's your last words, Reggie?
I know we didn't talk about it, but I did do what I said.
Well, we'll talk about it next show. Brandon, you gonna join us next show? I like talking to Brandon. Brandon is like a mini Reggie.
I think I'm the yin to that. I'm the yin to that nigga Yang.
Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all, but hey, one thing I like about y'all are firm about y'all beliefs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stay firm on it.
That's why me and that nigga, we used to be up. He don't give in, I don't give in. Shit, back in the day when we was younger, we'd be up 12 midnight, 1 in the morning arguing about sports and shit. Cause he wasn't giving in, I wasn't giving in either.
That's good. That's good. You're not supposed to give in. Your opinion is worth more than $1 million to your damn self. So keep it. So we'll let you say your last word then, man. Go ahead, B. You want to say something last?
Oh, no, shit. Stay tuned for the next show. Shit, I'll be back again.
It's like, I want that shit.
We done found our Steve Urkel.
He owned it.
All right, man. The reoccurring guest.
Thanks for tuning in to the greatest show in the world.
I got my teaser. Next show, we're gonna talk about what we missed on this show. The 8 different genders, apparently.
What?
Yes. Remember I said I was gonna look it up. You was like, man, how many genders are they saying it is? I looked it up. I believe it's 8 different genders.
It's all said and done. Your folks, they say it's only 2.
Man, oh God, here we go with this one. All right, we'll be talking about it next show on the spillover. It's yours truly, Drake Lockhead.
It's Reggie, man.
And Big.
Ooh,
oh wait, hold on.
Ooh, you make a mess.
Big bruh, Brandon, go ahead and say your name.
MB.
All right, man, we out of here.
Ooh, you make a mess.
Hey, thanks, Tiffany, for chatting with us, man. Thank you. All right, we out.